Right, welcome to New Trap City, February 2025. Myself, Jason Dudley, alongside
Kelso.
So, we're starting it off with February the 2nd. It was the Grammys. Kendrick Lamar cleaned up with Not Like Us winning every category it was nominated in, which was Best Music Video, Best Rap Song, Best Rap Performance, Record of the Year, and Song of the Year. Chris Brown won Best R&B Album. Dolce won Best New Artist and Best Rap Album. Rhapsody got a Golden Gramophone for Best Melodic Rap Performance. And NX Worries, a group with Anderson .Paak and Knowledge, won Best Progressive R&B Album. Anything about the Grammys?
Kendrick, obviously, this is a Kendrick conversation. What's your thoughts on that?
I think, to be fair, you know what? You know, like, when there's a year when there's that one song that just is everywhere.
Yeah.
And then it reaps the rewards. It's like, you can't say it's not fair.
Yeah. He definitely
that song
was going to get Song of the Year. Like that was the biggest Song of the Year, 100%.
Best music video, best rap song, best rap performance, record. Like, so it was at least about the song.
Yeah.
It wasn't nothing to do with his album. They were like,
yeah, the album was tired. Like I didn't like the album at all. But the song carried the album. Like,
cleaned up.
Yeah, I downloaded the album because obviously that song. He had a couple tunes that was, but yeah.
I think with the label power obviously behind him, UMG and that. I think obviously again it's just rewards
Lucian Grange, fam.
for using the system, the machine or whatever they want to call it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It was his time to cash out.
Another thing on February the 2nd is Kanye's wife, Bianca Sensori, you know her very well. Poses nude.
Bro,
on 2025 Grammy Awards red carpet. Hey, a man. Wait, alright. I saw someone say, what Kanye done was genius. He put the girl on the red carpet and he just stood back like on some fucking slave bar stuff.
That's my exhibition.
Yeah, like he created art.
Yeah. Right.
What do you think about that?
Right, so man ain't defending Ye because we don't need to. We kind of all know what he's on by now.
Sure,
he's on some. I'm on a hype and I want all the attention I can get and I know how to get it. He didn't even go to the ground. That's why he's a bad boy though, because he didn't even go inside. He just pulled. He didn't go inside. He just went on the red carpet, stood back, put his naked wife there. Headlines now. Alright, now we can go home. Work's done, and it worked, and it always works, and it's always gonna work because he knows what he's doing. Like, you know, like he's moving like Neo in the Matrix. He's like, cool. I want a headline tomorrow. Yeah, bam. Here's a headline tomorrow. Certain people are fighting to be on tabloids. You know what I mean? Like certain people are fighting, sitting down with teams trying to figure out how to go viral. And Kanye just wakes up like, fuck it, today's the day. Red button. You know what I mean?
He does it with ease though.
With so much ease.
Well,
yeah.
There was an update on February the 4th that Bianca was facing potential legal action for posing nude, but that's since been dropped as no one was offended enough to complain to staff or security at the event.
Yeah.
So it's like, you know, no complaints. What is the problem?
I feel like I feel like we're in a place now, a time and place in like our lives. Like it wasn't like this in like our parents' lives. But see, like today, money outweighs legal action. Like people will go to jail, take legal actions, pay the lawsuit because long term it's going to be more successful and it's like it's beneficial to what they're doing. Do you know what I mean? Like, alright, cool, they might get legal action, but Kanye's gonna sell 1 billion Yeezys off the back of it. Do you know what I mean? Like it goes hand. You got to weigh up the pros and cons, innit? Like legal action's light work at this point.
I hear you. I'm merging two articles into one. So February the 3rd, Kanye insists Kendrick Lamar ended Drake in their rap battle. But then on February the 4th, Drake appears at tour performance with a hoodie full of bullet holes. Kind of, what do you think? I think that's marketing genius to say, you know, I've just been in the trenches.
Yeah, it's obviously that. It's that, isn't it? It's that. Kanye's chatting shit there, obviously, for more attention. That one, let that fly over man's head. Like, that's whatever.
I don't think, you can't end Drake. you definitely beat him up. Like, you won the fight.
Yeah, you can't end Drake.
You won the fight.
Yeah, you
but
can't end Drake.
He got up again.
Bro, you can't even end Drake. Like, you just literally won the fight. Like, that you won a fight from a man that's been knocking out man for like 10 years. And he's got to keep knocking man out as well, because
True.
that was just one fight you've won. It was big for Drake, but I mean, bro, how long did that last? When did the album drop?
I don't know.
The P&D, I'm talking about the
Oh, P&D this month, innit?
yeah, this month.
Well, in February.
February, and the Grammys is February.
No, Grammys was February the 2nd. So
Yeah, and
obviously that was before. So he dropped afterwards. So that's nothing.
The point I'm getting at is, when was the war? The war was last year. So the great rap war of 2024, bro, Drake's album's number 1 again by February 2025.
So you try to say, like, basically next year Drake's gonna win the Grammy instead?
Yeah,
Okay.
I predict that. I think that's a fair prediction. I wouldn't say win a Grammy, but like, I mean, in regards to this saga, bro, people forget about that by summer, bro. All Drake's got to do is drop a song. Well, Wireless this year, isn't it?
Yeah, but that's not sales of. What's Wireless got to do with Grammys and sales and
The
stuff?
point I'm getting is, like, people don't care. Like, people are over that. Kendrick won, okay, cool, but Kendrick can't maintain what he's got right now. Like, he don't make bangers. You don't make tunes that we play in dances. You don't make, do you know what I mean? That one tune that you done was a major haymaker. But
To be super fair, Drake has technically, even though Wireless is a lot more people than just Drake, Drake sold out Wireless 3 days. And I swear tickets for Kendrick Lamar and SZA at Tottenham Hotspur is plentiful available.
They will never sell out, because no one cares. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, people don't really care. Like,
If Drake was in Tottenham Hotspur,
sell out.
sold.
3 days, maybe, I don't know if you could do a week. You could do 3 days. Yeah, you could do 3 days. You could do 3. Like, bro, you gotta remember, like, Drake makes good music. Like, all this internet stuff, like, bro, Drake makes the best music. Like, hands down. In hip hop, like, right now, like, Drake's run is insane. He's been making the hits for like, nearly 15 years at least now.
For a minute.
Like, bro, it's done. Like, it's Drake, innit? 6 God.
February the 5th, 50 Cent and Big Meech beef explodes.
Yeah, that's lit.
Right, so 50 Cent and Big Meech initially had a very positive relationship, which saw BMF become one of the most watched and talked about shows. Things took a turn when Meech was in a video with 50 Cent's rival Rick Ross, promoting Meech's Welcome Back concert. 50 Cent then posted a post on Instagram calling Meech a rat, highlighting Meech's relationship with his former business partner, who is also a co-producer on 50 Cent's BMF series. Meech has responded to 50 Cent, calling him an internet gangster. Rick Ross has chipped in on Instagram, saying 50 is upset because Meech is posing with Rose. Now 50 has let rip as per usual. 50 is 50. And I think, you know what?
We spoke about this in the last episode.
No, but this is a different situation. Oh yeah, we talk about 50.
Don't
but
go
this is-
against 50, bro.
No, but you know what? I feel like with 50 now, I
Don't
think he's
go
going
against
into new territory slightly.
Nah.
No, I'm gonna tell you why.
Wow.
Because everyone who he normally beefs with is either artists, like music artists, which obviously is his playing field. Outside of his playing field, you know, he's got his little Floyd Mayweather beefs. And I think when it comes to outside of rap, his beef is a bit selective. But Meech's reputation, obviously 50's got reputation as well for being a road one and being on road and doing road stuff. But Meech is really part of historic things of back in them times.
50's biggest beef was Supreme.
Okay.
That's, I rolled you. That's gangster. That weren't music industry beef. Like, that was like 50's been beefing like everyone from the beginning. Like, 50's been beefing roadman. 50's been beefing rappers. 50's been beefing boxers. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, it's just Meech's turn, bro. And like, 50's in a position right now, yeah, with this beef in particular, where it's like, blood. No one should ever be able to say, I've done more for you than your dad. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, he can turn around to Little Meech and be like, I've done more for you than your dad. The beef's done. This, you lot's things, I don't even care anymore about this beef. You was in jail, he put your whole family on, you put money in your family's pocket, put money in your son's pocket, you came outside, you're some older who's washed up, that still wants to be the older. It's how, you know how it goes in the end. Man have come out of jail like, I was this and I was that, And these young youths are like, blood, shut up, I've got
Do
more bread than you.
you, do you,
And do you get what I'm saying?
do you think? Now I like 50, but this is me highlighting something else a little bit more sinister, which is business. Business is very sinister because people do dark moves and then say business is business. Yeah. If a man can say I've done more than you, done for more than you, or done,
More
sorry,
for
I've
you.
done more for you than your dad. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm like, and I'm thinking to myself like, 50, you're from New York, innit? Where's Mitch from?
Detroit.
Detroit, like not New York, basically.
Detroit, yeah.
So basically, what business did you have doing more for this you than his dad?
Obviously, it was double. It made sense for him because I get to make a TV show on BMF,
And that's where.
and I get to throw at Rick Ross because
And I basically
you get
get
what
to
I'm
make
saying?
millions off you lot's family.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, and that's how, so obviously, we know the entertainment game. And when people are like, you know, when the offsprings of, oh, right, your dad was the man, and da 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 da, and well, he's sitting down, bro. Like,
Yeah.
what can he do? You know, the ones there.
Yeah.
But it's like, he would have got out eventually. And by eventually, he would have been able to do something eventually, who knows? Obviously, someone else might have jumped on it, like a Rose. You know, them ones there, which I think they're trying to do now. They're trying to make a film or something, side venturing away from 50s version of BMF.
Right. In the history of this thing, yeah, has there ever been like, apart from the Word Boss, Vibes Cartel, Free Cartel? Do you get what I'm saying?
He's already free.
Free what?
Cartel free.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean, though, innit? Like from he came out of jail and instantly back higher than he was. There's no other older that's come out of. But the yard thing's different though. But in America, bro, all these old school drug dealers, Rick Ross, like, bro, they come out of jail, they're tired, bro. Their time's done. They had their thing when they were lit. They went jail. They came out. Now they're sitting down on podcasts.
So does that mean?
You know what I'm saying? Like,
so does that mean I must be?
grateful, yeah.
No, not grateful. Sound like Trump. Is it like?
Yeah.
No, but it's not.
It's that. It's exactly that.
Should I be? What's the word I'm looking for?
We should find someone who can do the Trump Zelensky and replace Big Meech with.
Should I be
and 50.
exploited? Because like, if you got the money, if you got $1 million and I've only got £10, I'm sure you'll find a way to exploit me.
All right.
But it's to say like not why, but it's basically to say, it's to obviously understand business is business, isn't it? But it's still to say, you've made your change, move on, innit? Like basically, like it's spilled milk. How many series get cancelled and?
Watch this, yeah. You're an artist. You've reached your peak, yeah. You're charging a Miller show. You're on your decline now. Furthermore, your time's done now.
Okay.
Now you're back in 10K shows. You're opening up for other people. If I come and I'm like, listen, I've got a way that I can revive you, comeback tour. But no one's gonna back you. I'm gonna back you. 50K, and we'll put some young people on there to open up for you that are on the rise. Rare. Take the deal, bro. As much as it's beneficial for both of us, you need to be grateful. Because, do you get what I'm saying? I took you from 10K shows to 50.
No, you offered me 50. I haven't taken it yet.
Yeah, no, they took that. What are you talking about, bro? Bro, your son's in the show.
You're giving me a question. No, you. Sorry.
I'm using that in do you get relation to what's going on with them?
Remember,
like,
it's the son taking. The son can take whatever he wants. Do you know what I mean? I think it's political, isn't it? For aspects of the son being old enough to make some decisions for himself, but then technically it's like you're still branching off man's surname.
Yeah,
you're still branching off.
You're little Meech.
Do you know what I mean?
You're not Donatello. Like you're little Meech. That means you're still. This whole thing is off the dad's name, but the dad got patterned, bro. I think what it is yeah. You was once a boss, Big Meech I'm talking about. You was once a boss, you had the whole world at your feet, you still feel like you're entitled to a certain level of respect and you can do what you want and no one else can't make you do. And that's fine, you can stay like that, but there's more bosses now. Do you get what I'm saying? You was one of the first bosses, there's more bosses now. Do you get what I'm saying?
Plenty more, 100%.
Way more bosses. Like there's a lot of man.
These young niggas don't care.
That you can't talk to, bro. You can't.
Yeah.
Like you just can't talk to them. 50 is one of them. Do you get what I'm saying? Like he's a multi-millionaire. He controls it.
It's different types of bosses.
Yeah, no, but it's just power.
It's different
power.
Type of money, yeah.
It's power, bro. Like 50's got power that you never had. Do you get what I'm saying? Like he's got legal power. He can change your family's life. Hence what he did to your son. Your son's a celebrity now. Like for you to do what you done, disrespectful.
February the 5th, Irv Gotti, dead at 54.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace to the guy. Before we go on to this topic, what was your favourite Irv Gotti tune?
I don't know. I've got this one.
You do, in fact, but it's just, you have to more think about
Ja Rule.
basically an Ashanti and them, man. Because I'm like, everyone.
What would I be with that one?
You get me?
The one, that one there.
I think Murder Inc.
No. Every little thing that you do,
Yeah, that was a tune.
that was the tune.
To be fair, anything with Ja Rule and Ashanti
Was mad.
was a hit.
Yeah.
That was an era.
Yeah.
That was like a.
Yeah,
So man might have had to been home by a certain time and all them things there back in them days. Them days was a good old time.
That was good days.
But update February 24th was so February the 5th, and it took obviously like a good 19 days later for any information to come out about his death. And Irv Gotti's brother Chris Gotti and Dame Dash appeared on a podcast to discuss fighting diabetes and stroke awareness. So, long story short, Chris believes Irv Gotti was diagnosed with diabetes when he was in his 40s. Irv wasn't a fan of doctors and chose not to go much, resulting in a late diagnosis. When Irv finally went to go get a checkup, he was told he is diabetic and he chose to be in denial. Irv had type 2 diabetes, which developed into type 1 after going unchecked. I don't know the difference between type 2 and type 1, but I know type 1.
One of them you watch a diet. I think type 2 you watch a diet. Type 1 you got to get insulin shots.
Basically, and I think type 1 is a lot more, worse.
You got to get insulin shots, yeah.
And
but a lot of I've got brethren that have got type 1 that man's had type 1 our whole life. He's out there drinking, beating juice, bunning his juice on the block. Man will eat and then on his leg, he rolls with his little pack. Do you get what I'm saying? And he'll just give himself an insulin shot, and I'm like, right. And he's like, yeah, I've been diabetic for years. I'm like, I don't even know. That man were out there diabetic. But yeah, and then obviously like family members that have got type 2 that will be like, oh yeah, like I just need to watch my diet. Like I might need to have a cake or eat some biscuits or something to get my sugar back up.
I think that's rife in the Caribbean community.
Yeah, because like we just eat fucked, innit? Like, you know what I'm saying? We eat bare unhealthy food, innit? So like we just catch type 2 diabetes.
I know you're man smiling away.
Yeah.
Plus is a man, camera. Plus is a man who eats Caribbean takeaway, brown eagle, stewed chicken, with oxtail gravy. Oxtail gravy, am I right? Every day.
Bro.
Every day, you know.
Right, so what I was gonna say is
curry gravy.
he said it's about our food. But it is about our food, but it basically goes back to the colonial days where what we was left with to eat
fat
was of the high
fuckery.
You know what I'm saying? So obviously we've carried on down the line and we're still eating a madness that's raising up the blood pressures and that.
Someone made a point though, which is a different point to this, but it's a relevant point, which is because I saw something else about fitness and you know, like when people want to go on their fitness journeys, like they're kind of told that they can't eat our foods, but at the same time, you can eat. How many fitness people do you see who say, I eat whatever I want? It's just portion control. Like as long as you know to eat 1 scoop of rice, you know them ones there, and 1 scoop of chicken and bag of cabbage and gravy rather than.
So I've got a different perspective on this. Let me put this across. People say we shouldn't eat our food, but no one's running faster than Bolt. And no one's running faster than Shelley and Fraser. Do you get what I'm saying?
They just started running fast.
Jamaicans have been the fastest since I was I don't know anyone faster than Jamaicans in the history of my life.
I don't know when Linford Christie was around. I didn't see Jamaicans up in the first.
Linford Christie was eating our thing. No, did he?
When Dwayne Chambers was running, I didn't see Jamaicans there. It was a certain year when Jamaicans come out of nowhere. So I don't want to go off topic with this one.
Linford Christie and Dwayne Chambers are Jamaican.
Let's
just forget when man was born or what colour passport man's got.
Let's just bring this back to
diabetes. And our food were the strongest. Do you get what I'm saying?
But
so
also,
as much as you should eat.
The denial part was a big factor.
They're American. Their thing's different. Them man's American, bro. They're different. Man in yard are healthy, bro. Man in yard are eating yard food.
You're going and it's not mad.
Brother, what are you talking
you're
about?
Going
bro,
mad.
Am I lying, Top Plus?
I would say that America's worse.
America's a different thing,
I'm not saying who's better or worse.
They're not
but I am not saying that everyone in Jamaica is healthy, bruv.
No. There's some.
Don't be confused.
No.
Oil is still oil.
KFC
Fat
in
is still
Jamaica.
fat. It's brother.
KFC in Jamaica.
You
is
can't
a
be into
pandemic.
nutrition at the end of the day.
KFC
Saying
in
what
Jamaica.
tastes nice is what tastes nice.
KFC in Jamaica is a pandemic. Yeah, it's a warfare. You know what I'm saying? Because KFC is ram more than anything in the world. KFC in Jamaica is number one business, 100%. But what I'm saying is standard Caribbean food, hard food, yam, dumpling, green banana, ackee, saltfish, mackerel, them things there, all bully beef and rice. I don't know what it is. Cow foot, them things, manish water. Bro, there's strength in there, bro.
Okay.
Strength, bro.
What do you think about people being in denial when they got a health condition? Rather, because I'm like, that's what we need to focus on.
Denial.
We know there's
About
nutrition
health
in everything.
conditions.
Yeah.
I feel like, right, so it could be denial, or it could be,
Do you got doctors, furthermore? Let's have a better conversation. Do you got doctors?
no,
Why not?
I don't trust people.
The doctor.
I don't trust them.
So how do you trust your health?
Listen to my body.
And when you are fucked, what do you do then?
Try and heal myself.
How?
Change my diet, fast,
Where you get that information
research.
from where?
Took like normally I'll go to like rest in peace my gran. I would like gran. Do you get what I'm saying? Unless it's something physiological, like I've cut my arm, then I know I've got to go there because they can. You get what I'm saying? Put it
So
back
you
together.
trust them then? Because I feel like sometimes
I trust them more than I trust my brethren to
It's
stitch
like
me up.
it's like
Do
our
you get
heart
what I'm
has to
saying?
be out on the floor before we say, "Oh shit, I need help."
Yeah.
You're the ones there compared to
Yeah.
like saying, "Hey, something don't feel right. Let's
If
just have a
something- bro,
conversation."
Have any of you had any bad experiences in the doctors at the hospital?
Yeah,
I've had a bad experience in the dentist.
Bro.
I've had a bad experience.
bro. Doctors don't know. One, like, let me see the problem with doctors. Yeah, doctors first of all don't care about you how you care about you. Do you get what I'm saying? That is the number one requirement I have for anyone.
No one should care about you the way you care about you.
But this is what I'm saying. That this is the number one requirement I have when it comes to my health. You need to care about me as much as me, which means I now need to figure out what's going on. Do you get what I'm saying? Once I know, okay, cool, this is beyond my remit, or I need advice, or I need, do you get what I'm saying? Then but I'm not gonna go to the doctor. Bro, I've been to the doctor's bare time. I'm not gonna go into my health here, because do you get what I'm saying? But man's had health issues, yeah. Brother, the NHS, I don't trust that. That's not a system that I put my trust into. Do you get what I'm saying? Because them same people were saying, go get the COVID vaccine. Them same people are telling you, don't do this, don't do that. Do you get what I'm saying? Brother, I can't talk about doctors.
I've
bro.
had it, so I went to the doctors. My side was hurting badly. I'm saying, boy, it's something wrong with my kidney. Got to the doctors, I'm saying, she's saying, what do you think? I'm saying, boy, it's either I've got kidney infection or kidney stones. She said to me, nah, I just think it's muscular, because if you had kidney stones, you'd be in a lot more pain. So, with hindsight of having that experience, I did have kidney stones, but she looked at me as a black man, and I'm not folding over. So she's
You're not
saying,
acting. Yeah, you're not
like,
acting.
It will be more pain, like as if black people can take, you know, the pain. But I did have kidney stones, and I was in a shitload of pain, just not right then.
I hear you. I'm gonna put some relation into this.
But imagine having blind faith in that.
Would you? Well,
Imagine just trusting that. That's why you can't trust people, bro.
what do you mean trusting what though?
Yeah, because
Like, if he listened,
and just held it and
Yeah.
just said, oh no, she said I ain't got no kidney stones.
It's down to you though as the individual. Like
That's what I said.
my context in this is, man's got a heart condition, yeah, and like just when I say heart condition, but like it beats super fast, like ACG, yeah, or atrial fibrillation, whatever, yeah. And my watch goes off every minute saying signs of atrial fibrillation, your heart's going super fast, yeah. So man's gone to the doctor, and I'm like, yo, man's got the data. I've got the data. So I'm thinking, this is what you love.
I've got the data.
You should love this. That I've got all the dates that
Yeah.
my heart went mad.
Yeah.
All the dates, all the times, I've got everything you need. And my man's looking at it like, well. So firstly, he's looking at this iPhone data. We're NHS. We don't know about if we can trust that data when we got our own things to like monitor and review. You feel me? So what it is, it's consultation, it's collaboration. So it's me bringing you with my data as initial info to look at and say, do you think I'm worthy to be looked at further? You know what I'm saying? My man says, obviously, yeah, go further. Man, go to the machines, get the ECG hooked up on NHS doctor thing, and long story short, they're basically saying, you're fine. Everything's
Hold on,
fine.
you see with me, yeah? the first thing I do when I get sick, yeah, is stop eating.
No, let me finish
Hold
the
on,
story.
no.
Because let me finish. Let me finish.
Go
let
on,
me
go on,
finish.
go on,
Let me
go on,
finish.
go on.
Ultimately, yeah, my thing is like,
Data, science.
and I'm doing, no, it's also a relationship. That's the most important thing I'm going to highlight here. I have a relationship with my doctor. If I go to my NHS app and you see all my conditions, they're all listed. Like if I drop down and collapse, someone can say, we can find out what's wrong with this guy. You know them ones there. Not that it's all being kept in secret. Correlating to being, I live alone, man could just drop down dead and not be discovered until school run when I don't pick up Aura. When it's like, hold on, how come he ain't come to pick her up? You know them ones
And now
there.
your phone's ringing.
Now
And
my
it's
phone's
not, and it's not
ringing.
being answered.
Someone's saying, right, I've got to check on my man.
I think about that all the
So
time.
when you live alone,
It's
you have,
horrible.
you have to have a different relationship with your health. Yeah? And respectfully, our elders, you think I go to my mum or to my grandma to say, help me. They're not qualified in that realm. Like, because they need help themselves. And they're not doing too great when shit happens to them. So also, it's like to understand the multiple layers. We can all have heart beating super fast, but all for different reasons. You know them ones there, because we've all got, I might have something here, you might have something in your arm, you might have something in your leg, but it's all contributing to the same side effect. We're all thinking we're the same. So it's like black people who don't trust white people as the initial factor, because if all our doctors were Jamaican and African,
I never said first.
I said that.
Okay,
If
that's
all
what
our
I
if all our doctors, if all
I
our
normally
doctors
come out with
were
that shit.
relatable initially,
Yeah.
there'd be another thing. But because the service isn't our service, it's like, remember, that's why a lot of us love England, because the healthcare is free. If you want to pay, like, if we want, we can go get private healthcare if we want, but then instead of private, we say, oh, we're going to go buy some stuff from the shops and treat ourselves, like to say that's equivalent to private. You know the ones there. Brother, with diabetes, it's hence why my mum died at 54, is the same type of relation that a lot of black people go through in the factor of health and relationships with their health and with medical services. Hence why when COVID come and licked down how many people, it didn't lick them down because of COVID, it was underlying factors that contributed to a cocktail. Like COVID wasn't the pure killer of a lot of the people. It wasn't just black people that died.
Yeah.
Bare people died. But they all had underlying conditions. And COVID on top was too much for many of them. And most of them, not all of them, but most of them were running from healthcare services. Because most of the people, my mum went to bare funerals during COVID. Rasta man this, Rasta man that, who dropped out. You get me? Like, you know what it's like during them times. We all know, because we're from them areas. So I'm just kind of link it that to, so it's like, because it's not necessarily about our individual, well, of course it's about our individual choices, but it's to say that what's the reality though, aside from how we all feel, but there is a reality. And I feel like this death is my man's reality of how cultured people sometimes are away from it. And it's weird, final thing to say is the Indians, for example, who are high in healthcare services, it's like they don't have that same stigma. You know, the ones there, like, you don't hear them say, oh, I don't trust.
They never got experimented on that how we did. They ain't got no reason to not trust the system. We've got every reason to not trust the system and to trust ourselves. Because everyone we've ever trusted has fucked us over. Everyone. You know what I'm saying? There's never been a history of time where black people have trusted someone and it's worked out for them, bro. Never. Do you know what I'm saying? So, in contrast to what you're saying, obviously your mum and gran would just not who you'd phone. I wouldn't phone my mum. My gran would have been able to, like, do you get what I'm saying? She taught me a lot of things about Man Boyle Bush and them things there, you get me, bro? And Sorrow and Cersei when I'm sick. Bro, I was living at my nan when I was 21. So when I'm coming home raving, first hangovers, proper mad hangovers and that, it's my nan coming with Cersei tea, like, drink this one, because you drink too much of that rum, rare, and Bissy tea and them things there. And when I go back to yard and them things there, remember, my pops is back home, bro. But my pops, them man are bushman, bro. So them man ain't taking medicine. Like, see, my mum, if I get a headache, she take medicine. If I get a headache, I had a headache the other day. My dad came over from my uncle's funeral. Rest in peace, Uncle Reggae Zach. And I was like, Dad, I got a mad headache. My head's beating. He was like, is it a headache or is it pressure? I was like, no, never asked me that before. Do you know what I'm saying? I was like, not even asked me that before. He's like, rub your temple. I rub my temple. He's like, is it pain? I was like, yeah, it's like the pain there. It's like, yeah, blood vessel in your head hot. Blood pressure. Like, you need to relax and rare. Like, do you get what I'm saying? That's what I trust, bro. Because if I go over there, take this pill, you'll be alright. Fuck that. And if he's on what I'm on, I get it.
Health is wealth still.
Done now.
February the 7th, Kanye goes on a new rant with crazy tweets full of anti-Semitism, support for Diddy and dissing other rappers. So, February the 7th, so Ye believes Diddy is being extorted as part of a Me Too movement and thinks alleged victims are lying.
I'm going to apologise for what I'm about to do.
Wait.
I'm so sorry. Wait. I need to put this quickly insert. Back to Irv Gotti. Quickly, real quickly. Did you see 50 Cent or some smoking my Irv Gotti back? Because we have to touch that.
We don't.
Bro.
It's not classy.
It's not, bro.
It's I don't even find that. It is what it is.
50 is dark, bro. no. Plus, I like, we have to touch on that. I think it happened in that chapter.
We kind of get to, I think we might cover it, but in another aspect.
Yeah, that's what I think. Cover it in its own aspect rather than
it's not linked to my man's death.
In the health aspect.
Yeah, not in this conversation. Yeah, it's
50 is dark. 50 said Eve didn't wait. That he's taking it to the grave, literally.
right. So February the 7th, Kanye goes on new rant with crazy tweets full of anti-Semitism, support for Diddy and dissing other rappers. So Ye believes Diddy's being extorted as part of the Me Too movement and thinks alleged victims are lying.
I agree.
Ye's rant comes to an end after 4 days. So that was on the February the 7th. On February the 10th, his rant comes to an end after 4 days with Ye deleting his X account, formerly Twitter. And then on the 11th, Ye's online Yeezy store shuts down for selling the swastika t-shirts.
Yeah.
So I think with the Diddy stuff, I think that is probably the only part I'm gonna support out of this out of that context to say I believe people are lying on Diddy too. I don't know about the Me Too movement. I've got no time to pay attention to that.
It's just basically the Me Too movement is basically just if you saw Cassie get bread.
Not that I want to know, but it's just that I'm saying like I just think people are lying on it. Because there's hundreds of movements.
There's the movement.
Yeah. I just, do you get me? There's the movement,
yeah.
as they are.
Someone's got a movement and they want bread for their movement.
But people are lying on Diddy. I think people are lying on Diddy until evidence will prove otherwise.
I mean, I think we briefly touched on this on the last one about Diddy and the parties and stuff. And like, bro, like I 100% think everything that ever happened with Diddy was consensual. I don't think anyone was there that didn't want to be there.
The more this is going on, is the more I'm actually starting to wake up and be like, you know what, free Diddy to a degree, because I'm like, firstly, it is not illegal to be kinky.
No.
It's not. It's basically, so anything he's being charged with, I don't think it's actually.
Bro, it's the same as the tapes, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? It's just you lot have worded something to create a case. Like the only person that anyone knows got punched up was Cassie, and she got paid out and didn't press charges. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, like that.
So like, but that's their own personal thing. Like I punched up my girlfriend, and then she was like, "Give me a 50 bags. I'm never talk about this again, and I'm gonna move on with my life." And I do that, and then now I'm in jail for something else. Mental.
People are saying, well, someone said to me that because he lied about the Cassie thing, and then the video came out, and then obviously he's basically had to backtrack and da. That basically they're using, so obviously, because I know that people are using the Cassie thing against him to say like he's guilty of all of this, and I'm like, that's dumb.
That's something completely different.
That's super dumb. But they're like, I didn't agree with hearing that basically because he's lied about that. What else could he be lying about? That doesn't make sense.
Doesn't make sense, bro.
To life.
Furthermore, lying is not a crime either that you go jail for. Like you can't go jail for lying.
Facts.
Do you get what I'm saying? Like there has to be a crime. What's the crime? Because throwing them parties wasn't a crime. Do you get what I'm saying? Bro, I don't know. It's free Diddy, innit? Like, furthermore, it's always free Diddy, bro. And for me, it's not even free Diddy because of what he's done or what he didn't do, allegedly. It's free Diddy because Hugh Hefner would never get nicked. So free Diddy.
Yeah.
Hugh Hefner's never getting nicked, ever. Ever in the history. Hugh Hefner will never get nicked, bro.
I think he's died, fam, to be honest.
Is he dead?
I think he died ages ago, to be honest with you.
Blood. Prince Andrew, bro, is never getting nicked.
Well, he's a prince. Are you them, man?
Bro, but this is what I'm trying to say.
It's happened.
It's them, man,
It's
innit?
happened. It's happened.
So
We've
them,
seen
man.
that. We've seen that.
Yeah, so
We saw him not
because
get
I know
it.
it's them, man. It's free Diddy, innit? Do you get what I'm saying? Because that's us, lot, innit?
I don't know what's on his mind with the t-shirts though and the swastika, and I'm not gonna lie to you. That there, I personally feel like anything that might have been against my existence once upon a time in life is something that you have to kind of know your morals with. You get me?
Yeah, like KKK merch is causing riots.
Like, all right, KKK, yeah, exactly. What would they have done if they found you walking through Alabama back in 1942? Yeah, you'd have been on that tree, cuz. No conversation about it.
But back to this Kanye thing, yeah.
Or them Germany, man, or like Nazi
This
times.
it's attention. It's straight attention. It's how, and it's. I think personally, this is what I personally believe. I don't know if this is right. I believe Kanye's done this so well for so long that he's actually at a point now where he's like, how far can I keep pushing this? Like, I think he's gonna keep pushing till the end. Like, he's gonna do the maddest stuff continuously, gradually. Like, do you get what I'm saying? And like I said this to your camera earlier. I believe, yeah, if you get your hands on one of them t-shirts, they're gonna be worth a lot of money one day, bro.
I tell you what, yeah, this is gonna be my
A
life.
lot of money.
This
bro.
is a
when
pre-
Kanye is dead, they're gonna be, this is when he had that mental breakdown and blah 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 blah. Like 50 years in the future, because he's on some Michael Jackson stuff. And like I said to you earlier, Michael Jackson's gloves are worth big dough. Do you know what I'm saying? Kanye, all this shit Kanye is doing now,
But
is gonna translate into money at some point, somehow.
well, that logo that he's fucking with is a very important logo. It's an important logo for what it stood for, and not as a. You have to know what these logos represent to when you associate yourself with them. You understand? That is a logo. If I think every creative has seen that logo and thought, in a weird way, that's a strong logo. So it's not that it's a good logo or that it's a bad logo, but it's a strong
It's
logo.
definitely a bad logo.
No, it's not,
It's definitely a,
it's not to say if
say
it's
it's bad.
good or bad. I'm not here to. I'm
Yeah,
talking
yeah.
about now creatively.
Oh, creatively.
Creatively,
Okay, in that way.
it's a strong logo. Like I'm sure a lot of creatives have thought of that logo when they're creating their own logos. To think about, you want a strong logo to represent. You want people to see your logo and know
that's that.
that's the brand.
That means that.
That logo has the same power as Nike's logo, tick. The Adidas, like you see it, you just know. You ain't got to talk about what is that.
Yeah.
Like, are you with it or not?
It's fair enough. It's nearly fair enough to say that logo is on the same. What's the word I want to use? To show like that something's big. Like
I told you it's a strong
renowned.
logo. It's not good. It's
Yeah.
not bad. It's It's a strong, powerful logo because of what
Yeah,
it's
wars
been associated.
wars can be fought over that sign. Like words don't need to be said.
A war
like,
could be started again.
A
because
war
of
could
that
be
sign.
started because that sign just pops up in the wrong place. Do you get what I'm saying? It's the same as the cross. It's the same as the Star of David.
Exactly,
It's
but
the- it's
but those are religious-y things. But
so
this
it-
wasn't religious. This was straight
No, that was political.
operational.
Yeah, that was political. That was political. Yeah, that was a political logo. I'm wrong.
It was going for people and
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
doing things like this.
Yeah,
was
it was a political logo, but
So I'm saying for you.
but the swastika originally is a religious logo because I think that was a Hindu logo.
That part I don't know.
Yeah.
Before,
The swastika. Plus, it was Hindus, right? That had the swastika. Or was it? It is a religious logo that Hitler took and basically rebranded it. It's like me taking the cross and turning it upside down and putting it on the Uzi. Do you get what I'm saying? Like they're trying to do stuff with stuff, but it's a powerful logo.
I think that is a type of move he should be punished for. I feel like, Ye can do so many things and not get away with it, as rightfully one should. But I feel like sometimes you need to get G-checked. You can't be... Ye does think he's fucking God.
Ye's been G-checked so much times.
No, but he doesn't care.
Exactly.
He needs to be...
He's
He
gonna
needs
keep
to
pushing
care
it.
about one. And even the people that can G-check him, they don't exist anymore. Like his mum. Like, she's probably the only one that can tell him off. You know the ones there, because you know how he used to go over his mum and that. But yeah, that one I can't support, man. I feel like that's kind of disappointing, and I'm quite entertained by Ye's nonsense half of the time. But that one there was a bit of a that's a letdown, man. February the 9th, Kendrick Lamar Super Bowl performance. Did you watch it?
Yeah.
Did you watch it? Plus,
I didn't watch it live.
Pieces of it.
no, I don't know. Oh, fuck that.
Yeah.
It wasn't Drake. I would have watched that live. What did you think of his performance? His you didn't like it?
Nah, I thought it was tired.
Do you understand what it was about?
No, his album, it was Bloods and Crips coming to, I don't know.
The performance was like some anti-American dream symbolization. So first things first, it was every performer was black intentionally. Everybody. So
that was always going to be the case with Kendrick, though.
Not necessarily, but for this particular moment, I don't know necessarily why he chose this as a particular moment, but basically, yeah, President Trump was in attendance. I think apparently he walked out when my man was performing because he wasn't really feeling the vibes of that approach, really. So,
everyone's allowed to think what they want. Trump don't need to be there, bro. That if you're there or not makes no difference. My man's on the stage. It's his time to talk. It's time to shine. Congratulations to Kendrick for getting it. Congratulations for putting together. I'm sure, like, I'm not gonna do that, right? I'm not gonna act like because I don't like it. It wasn't a masterpiece. It probably was to the people that are looking at it through that lens. Do you get what I'm saying? It wasn't, to me, nothing amazing. The Thing one was sick. The Dr. Dre one, that was a sick one. I've seen some good ones, like, you know what I mean? I just don't, like I said, Kendrick is a good rapper. I just don't think he's a good, like, song maker. So there was not one song. I'm not watching it excited about it. Do you know what I mean? I didn't go on a journey through it. It wasn't. I don't even know what to say on it, bro.
February 11th, legendary UK grime producer Terra Danger passes away.
Rest in peace, Terra Danger.
Rest in peace, Terra Danger. What, you got any grapevine info?
Do you know what? It's one of the people that I never really had much conversation with. I saw him about a lot, but I never actually got a chance to, work with him or have that much conversation or anything.
Man, like Shady bust us to Terra Danger. Shady
when that Chip's busting, that's how Chip got through, innit? Was it Terra Danger?
No. But Shady used to invite Terra Danger round to the studio at MPK, and that's where we first met Bruiser. So he used to bring Bruiser around, and this is when Bruiser was like, raw, we're in the room with Bruiser. So it was a big thing them days. So yeah, through Shady, man met a few small elites. You get me? And I think Terra Danger was definitely one of them. In fact, let me give Terra Danger and Shady all the credit, because my one appearance as an MC on One Extra, as my Terra Dudley MC days, was through them lot. So yeah, I remember Bundem Crew, we went on Terra Danger's Aftershock show.
So
One Extra must have been like 1 or 2 a.m. on a Sunday night. Like graveyard.
Yeah.
But we were we were
gassed.
Like, fucking to say man was in that room.
Yeah, we made it.
Was a definite lifetime achievement, and I can actually give credit to them lot for that still. So
nah, big up Terra Danger, man. He done a lot, bro. Yeah, man.
February the 12th, Diddy files $100 million defamation lawsuit against NBC, Universal, Peacock, and Ample over the making of a Bad Boy documentary. So Bad Boy legal team filed a lawsuit accusing companies of being reckless in airing allegations from accusers with disregard to whether they were false or not. Like, it was similar to when Chris Brown was suing people. I think we mentioned it on last month. Basically, people have made documentaries, and it's like some things weren't even true. It's just like they've just run off the gossip mill and just added it in because someone's made a statement. They've just like used it, but it's like, brother, I haven't been charged for that. That's not actually legally accurate.
Yeah, it's just it's like the Tasha K situation.
Someone's version which isn't true.
Yeah, I think 100 mil is not enough. But you got to be realistic as well at what you're going for versus what you're gonna get. I think 100% you should do that. 100%. It's like people playing with your name is big. Send for them, yes.
100. Right. Ready for the big story?
Yeah, what's the big story?
February the 13th. Stormzy faces backlash
Fucking
for
hell.
McDonald's collaboration
Blood.
after pro-Israel claim. All right,
Oh my god.
let's just get through the main details.
Let's
first.
go through the main details first.
So Stormzy has released a limited edition The Stormzy Mill.
The Stormzy Mill.
He's been accused of hypocrisy, hate these words, for working with McDonald's, who are perceived to be supporters of Israel after it was claimed that McDonald's in Israel gave out free meals to soldiers and citizens of Israel after the Hamas attack. He has been reportedly offered a 4.8 million deal. His deal consists of 9 nuggets, fries, Sprite Zero, and an Oreo McFlurry, all for $7.99.
Does it have to be Sprite Zero? That's very specific.
I think it does.
That's mind games. Why does it have? They're poisoning people.
That would have pissed me off.
They're poisoning people. Like if it's very specific, then that Sprite Zero is not the normal Sprite Zero.
Right, so that's February the 13th. I've got
You know what I mean? That's what? How can it have to be a Sprite Zero?
I've got an update, but are we gonna touch on it before we do the update? I think we should touch on the update.
Let's do the
to
update
have a
first.
flow through the conversation. So the update on 24th of Feb is Stormzy has responded to the circulating criticism, calling it a twisted narrative.
I saw that.
Adding that brands can't and don't tell him what to do, otherwise he wouldn't work with them. Stormzy went on to add that he didn't archive the post supporting Palestine for any reason. So basically people were like to say, you had the post up and now it's not there anymore. And he said that he didn't archive the post supporting Palestine for any reason other than cleaning up old posts from last year. And Stormzy added that his stance on Free Palestine has not changed. And Stormzy ended by stating that he has not changed his beliefs for commercial gain. What do you think?
I think you should go first.
Okay, this is easy. Stormzy, I would have taken the money. I would have done exactly. I would have done what you've done. I agree with business is business. Yeah, sometimes there's decisions that need to be made that not everyone's going to agree with, but not everyone. The worst thing is sometimes people that might support you on Instagram and like a post or whatever, but are they the ones that buy your tickets? Are they the ones that actually fund your career? So, you know, if they are, if you've made a mistake, you'll feel it in other ways. You know, you'll live with your decisions. But I think for your trajectory at the moment, it's a deal that probably was a good deal. It wasn't a 1.2 million deal. It wasn't a 2.5. 4.8 million.
5 mil.
Like, that's you buying Northumberland, a fraction of Northumberland. Like, you can buy your hood with that type of money. You know, people say, can you buy your ends or you're fighting postcode wars? You can actually buy your road with that type of money. Certain roads that's got like 4 houses, you can say, this is my road now, bro. They're 500 pound a house.
Yeah,
you get
I
me?
can buy
100,000.
10. I can buy 10.
So I personally feel, and also you have to understand there's times when, again, you're a musician, generational wealth. Again, do the deal. I would have done it. I'm on your side for doing the deal. What I'm not on your side for is you didn't archive the post supporting Palestine for any reason other than cleaning up old posts from last year. My only point why I highlight that as I don't believe that, I think that was nonsense, is, you know when you're going through old posts, what's the first thing you think before you delete it? Is it still relevant? Is it like, is it promoting something?
Yeah.
Now, if the war hasn't finished, where did the archiving purpose?
Bro,
like, if the war hasn't finished, that means it should have just been pinned to the top.
He tried to say that he didn't speak out about back in Palestine. He spoke out about the injustices of, like, he will try to kind of sidestep it. Like, I weren't even supporting Palestine with that post. I was just supporting injustice. Do you get what I'm saying? Brother, listen to me, cuz. Forget the bread. How much is your soul worth, nigga? How much is your soul worth? Yeah? What is on your, bro, you... Right, hold on. Wait, let me recalibrate. I would have took the bread. I'll make that very clear.
You didn't say that when I spoke to you.
Listen.
I'm making sure I hit him up.
Listen.
You said something completely different. You
Listen.
was
I
not
want to
agreeing.
make something clear.
What changed?
No.
You wasn't saying that before.
Listen. Let me tell you what changed, yeah?
Wait. He told me first. That's a man that will sell his batty. So I want to know now what
Bro,
change. No, we got to
Man will sell their batty, bro.
So
Man will sell their batty for... Bro.
But you said you took the money. So now I'm like,
No. Listen to me. I'll tell you why I would have took the money, yeah? I'm going to be very real. I don't give a fuck about Israel or Palestine. I don't care about none of them niggas. I don't care about none of that. I care about the Caribbean. That's what I care. Do you get what I'm saying? Anything else is none of my business, bro. If I can get paid to make a bread or some next shit that ain't relevant to that shit, then boom. But at the same time, I haven't got a massive following telling people I'm supporting you, man. Do you get what I'm saying? Because if I've got bare followers and I'm like, yeah, free Palestine, then people are gonna rally behind me because I'm a leader in my thing, bro. Do you get what I'm saying? If you're a leader in this thing, which you are, because you're Stormzy, we all follow you on Instagram and stuff. So we follow what you're saying and we'll listen to what you're saying. If you're screaming free Palestine and then you get what I'm saying, taking bread from the ops, I'm not looking at you sideways, bro. Do you get what I'm saying? But like I said, again, I would have took the bread because I don't care about that war. That war's nothing to do with me.
Yeah, I think my personal stance on it, I would be just like YouTube's. I would have said, take the bread, but then I would have probably given half to some kind of charity that supports.
I ain't giving no bread. That bread goes for my kids.
Just for the, you know, like
just for the optics.
way
The
it
optics.
looks,
Yeah.
exactly.
Right.
Optics.
Okay, so
why do you think they give money to charity? These big people. It's optics. It's not because they're broke.
It's optics. Right, listen.
And tax.
And tax, yeah, because if you give money to charity, if you've got your own charity, I'm not going to get into that here, but if you've got your own charity, you can avoid tax. Yeah, if I was on Stormzy's PR team, I would have been like, this is going to look bad. We need to spin this in a way that you get the bread and you still have the support of bare of your fans, because in reality, bro,
He was getting that bread you think that deal was signed way before people had the chance to complain? By the time people complained, that
he was always going to get the bread, but I'm saying, from a PR standpoint, I mean, come on, it's damaged him. Like, it's a knock, bro. That's a big thing. Like, wars are polarizing, bro. You see, when it comes to wars, it's very polarizing. That's why don't get involved in wars.
But how that damage portrays is what I'll say we'll see, because we don't know how and if it will damage him. Like, how's it going to damage him? Is he going to get less sales, less followers? Like, what's going to happen? Is his concerts going to be empty? Because he sells out. He performed at Glastonbury. He's actually, we were talking about Central C, but he's actually the number one UK artist.
You see the Akis them, yeah? The Akis them.
Who's the Akis then?
The Muslims.
Okay.
Muslims, yeah? People of Islam. I don't, you know what I'm saying? Muslims.
What's the Aki term?
Aki, like Muslim brothers.
Oh, I don't know.
Like my Akis them. You know what I'm saying? I don't know the Akis them. Bro, them man there are very passionate about what they support and who they support. As a religion, it's a very big community thing. I know for a fact, yeah, if the Muslim community see that Stormzy's like, right, you've sided with that side, that support will cut. It's like needing the black vote in America, bro. Like, do you get what I'm saying? Like, he might have lost the Muslim vote off the back of that in regards to his career going forward, which could potentially, he definitely would have gained money over there, but it would definitely affect money in some other places. It'd probably be a smaller amount, which is why you got to weigh up what you're doing, but long term, like, yeah, you lose a few fans in it, but you make a few more dollars.
I don't think he's caring about the black vote, to be fair. And
the Muslim vote, I'm saying.
Whoever cares for the black vote,
the Muslim vote is what I'm saying. It's not the black vote.
Whoever cares for the ethnic vote, they still never win the race, because fucking there's another race to win if you want to win the race, in the sense. And I feel like when we talk about Glastonbury,
it all definitely comes back down to a thing to that Muslim to
his fan base are people that are not the people that are moaning.
But his fan base are the people that are moaning, but the people that are paying him is the other side. That's what man's saying. Do you get what I'm saying?
So it has been shown that BDS movements have actually affected Israel. So if the BDS movements can affect a country, I'm sure they can affect an artist.
100 billion%, bro. You gotta remember, bro.
I don't think he's I don't think his fan base is that people. So it's like basically saying we talk about Skepta because we're from Tottenham and we're black and we know him or whatever, but it's like, but we don't buy his music. We're not the ones who put him to where he is. So we don't the one who take him away from that power.
I definitely go Mass Tempo. I definitely go Big Smoke Festival.
No. All right.
I definitely give you views and streams.
Stormzy concerts.
No, that's not my...
Exactly what I'm saying, brother.
No, you said Skepta.
I'm using him as a relevant thing to what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, but for us it's relevant. But for Stormzy...
To give power, to take away power. That's not... If you go to a Stormzy concert, I don't even think... If you see Muslim Man, they're going to be backstage with him. They're not going to be in the crowd. Like, that's not his audience.
Nah, you say that, yeah? I promise you.
And if you do, it's the younger G's.
It's always young. It's always the younger G's. It's always the young. I mean, it's clear. It's always the young
boy fans.
Gen Z.
Always buy out your
It's
single.
always Gen Z.
Because they buy it first.
Brother, you see, bro. Remember, I'm from East, you know. Like, bro, you see where man's living at right now, bro. Them man are all Muslim, bro. All the Asians, all the Bengali community. They're young. I promise you, their youngers, like their young generation, are Stormzy's fans. Do you get what I'm saying? The youths in Bow, East, like they listen to that's Stormzy's fans, bro.
How you know?
Because I'm around there. That's where man's at.
What, you heard them playing it in their
Yeah, bro, them man, that's Stormzy's fan base, bro. The youths in the night tech that are cutting through in their starter whips, they got polos and that, bro. Bro, it's Stormzy that, bro, that's who's listening to Stormzy, bro. Not just them, but I'm saying Stormzy's one of the biggest artists in the country. So he's gonna have fans in that community, he's gonna have fans in that community, do you get what I'm saying? But if you lose one, you gotta take that into consideration. Rah, what I just done, I've lost a group of... Bro, imagine I'm an artist now, and I do something that is like anti-women, like the feminists hate me now. Bro, I'm gonna feel it.
How many groups or cultures are there in London?
That's the most, the most. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, whoever do anywhere, there's more.
How many groups of cultures do you think there are in like Huddersfield?
Like 4.
Exactly.
Way less.
And you see when you put them, and you see we said London already, said lots, yeah? So the one that he might lose, technically, yeah, that's still out of the pie. So that's just a slice out of the pie, and that's like a very small slice of that London pie. Whereas when you talk the Huddersfield, he's still going to have a very big chunk. So it's like he's still going to have a lot of chunks.
Huddersfield fits into London like 2,500 times, bro. Like, it's a tiny thing. We're talking London is the biggest state.
I'm talking about one little place. The UK, the biggest in the UK, which means we're factoring every single town. So we just use 2 as a simple reference. And we use one as diversity and one as non-diversity. So one as diversity.
The biggest diversity one is one of the big cities.
It was just diverse. So talking about diversity is saying like London.
What you're saying is you don't think it's going to affect him?
It's not.
Alright, cool.
It's not.
Cool.
But again, we both agree that we will take the money. We both agree, well, I agree, well, I think that he should have come with a better response to the statement. Because I feel like, but it's a politically correct response, I would say, to appeasing people.
I think you shouldn't have took a side in the first place.
You should have what?
Shouldn't have took a side in the first place. You're an artist and you know you're going to be doing business. You should have known that something like this could happen, bro. Bad PR team. Like, from you first posted that, you should have been like, how's this going to affect my label? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, my label's pro-Israel and I'm posting pro-Palestine. It's politics, isn't it?
February the 14th, Jay-Z and Diddy earn legal victory after rape lawsuit dismissed.
Of course.
Filed by a Jane Doe in civil court last year, the accuser claimed in 2000 she was 13 and raped by Jay-Z and Diddy at a house party after the MTV Video Music Awards in New York City. Roc Nation released a statement from Jay-Z praising the case being dismissed. I think we need to see more of this for, again, if it's true, come true with your facts and prove these men guilty so that I can start to believe that some of these men are as evil as they're being branded. But it's like, evidence is what is going to convince people. Bro, I'm not believing people just because you said it. I don't believe no one just because
I'll be honest, bro. You see where I'm at now with all these R charges getting thrown about, bro. Bro, if you don't wake up in the morning and go to the police, bro, I'm probably not going to believe you, bro. Like, because people are waking up 10 years later, like, you know what?
Now's the time.
Shut up, man. Shut up. I don't want to hear that, bro. What you think my house is going to get burgled or something? And I'm going to wait 3 years later because I saw the person that burgled me has got bread now. You know what? It was him that burgled me, you know? Shut up.
No, we're not even laugh about this. All right, February the 18th.
I tell you the truth, but that one, it's a bit wild because if you actually listen to a lot of women's experiences, then you might sympathise a little bit more with why they do not say things straight away, because there's a lot of contributing factors to the situation of rape and wrongdoing to women on the whole. So I would say, yeah, you got to look at those factors when you're thinking about
Let's have this conversation.
Innit? Because I'm like, brother,
Right,
I've got time for it.
Let's have this conversation. Right, boom.
I know what I'm going to say.
Let me start first. Right, boom. Fam, I know so much man in jail on ours, yeah, that wasn't an R. Technicality R's. Like, man, bro, do you know how technical the word rape is, bro? You see that charge rape, bro? When people hear the word rape, you automatically think a man's dragged a girl and it's violent and it's rare. Bro, man are in jail for having sex with a gal after a dance, and the girls, after a dance where people go out to get drunk and drink and rare, and the girls woke up and thought, raw, maybe I shouldn't have done that. Jail. That's a mad. Do you know how mad that is, fam? Do you know how? What, bro?
It's normal.
All right.
That's normal, bro.
Okay.
But brother, like,
I'm totally, I'm totally hearing.
it's tricky. Because remember, I've got daughters, you know, bro. So my thing is this: you see, for my daughters, bro, it's the world that we live in. Yeah, I need to be very careful how I say this. The world that we live in. If my daughters were to ever come home, and I would like them to have the confidence in how I would deal with the situation, bro. But if they were to ever come home and say something like this happened, my first questions have to be, tell me what happened leading up to that. Do you get what I'm saying? Because I promise you, if you start asking what happened leading up to the point where you thought you were raped, or you claim this happened, the story starts to make more sense. Do you get what I'm saying? Because you start to hear, oh, I was raped. Okay, what happened before that? Oh, we were sitting on his sofa. Okay, how did you get to his sofa? Oh, we were at a party and then we went out to eat after. Oh, where was your friends? Oh, they left me because I said I'm going with him. Oh, but what? Do you get what I'm saying? And you start to realise, right, you know what? This happened because you and my man have been... Do you get what I'm saying?
No, I'm totally agreeing. Well, I agree with certain parts of what you're saying. What I do think is that as men, we need to know what it is beforehand. And
how?
When I say this, I say...
I'm going to get to that.
So what I say is, so the type of person that I am, yeah? A woman would have to be doing everything to me before I believe I can do this. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's basically, you're going to have to jump on my lap, you're going to have to take off my trousers, you're going to have to...
So you're saying...
A lot of initiation. So that makes me sure that, all right, we're
willingness.
consenting. There's willingness.
What I'm hearing is, a woman will have to be moving masculine and you'd have to be moving feminine.
Whatever you...
No.
That's what you heard.
No, I want to make it clear. Plus,
why you chose to use those words, I don't know.
You know, I'll tell you why.
I understand what they're saying.
Plus, you understand. Because naturally, man move to girls. Okay. And naturally, girls are more... Do you get what I'm saying? Reserve their man. So a girl is less likely to lean in to kiss you. You're, as a man, this is social standard, bro, are expected to lean in to kiss the girl, bro. You're expected to make the first move, bro. So how do you make the first move?
So,
do you get what I'm saying? Cool. So plus it's just like, I'm not making the first move.
This isn't a how-to guy.
As I was growing up, that's the way things were. But as a big man with some hindsight, I'm like, maybe not. Let me leave this to the women.
There's a thing called testing the waters, rather than thinking you own these waters, and you portray yourself like you think you own these waters, and then now someone's going home fucked. Like, yo, I didn't like how I was just treated there. And ultimately, so what my point to both of you lot's point is, man's raising a daughter, yeah? It's my job to raise my daughter, innit? And I'm gonna raise her with the standards that I believe she should be aware of in life, yeah. And I'm not gonna raise her to the standards of your daughter or to your if you got, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So it's like to say, the things that I believe in is what she's gonna believe in, and or I hope she believes in. So firstly, I believe in transparency. So if she's got a relationship with any boy or whatever, bro, they can come around to the yard, like open door policy, bro, because man don't want no fuckery happening outside the door in unsafe environments. You know them ones there where it's like, and furthermore, I want to have a rapport with whoever you're fucking with. So furthermore, let me see my man, make him some food, chat to him. What you up to, bro? You know them ones there. Build a relationship, make sure things are cushy, so to say. Gain respect, but that's as a parent, yeah. But then also when I'm trying to teach her things, it's like to say, you gotta understand. For example, dress code, you know, attitude and temperament, all these little contributing factors. How she deals with brothers. Like I wanted to make sure she goes to a boys' school, so that a mixed school and not all girls school, so that she knows how to deal with boys. Like from early. Like when they're rough and you don't like it, then you know how to stand up and push back on them and say, no, you know them ones there, rather than like you're just always in this girly environment. And then by the time you're year 7 and you're exposed to them, you're just moving wild or whatever. So obviously I don't believe in all girls schools, but it's to say like, that's my vision, you know the ones there, and that man have to follow through with that and hope that it does the best or portrays in the right way. But you see with these like rape victims, you gotta understand, some of these, it's like, some people, and these are the things where I'm like, some R charges are like, because yeah, some people, I feel like anyone can wear whatever they want, of course, but then you got to understand some environments of wearing certain things in
No, you don't believe that.
environments.
No, you don't believe that.
What do you mean?
No, you don't believe that.
What do you mean?
You don't believe anyone should wear anything they want.
No,
I do. I'm not religious.
I believe it.
Hold on. See if you can understand what I'm saying. Do you believe I could wear all my jewellery and walk through Rixon at night?
You should be able to, but that's not the reality.
Brother, we're only talking about reality here.
I'm just talking about you do what you want.
I'm
not
saying, no, do you
what
understand what I'm
can.
saying?
Or do you think you do what you can?
If I put on everything and say I'm walking through Summer Leighton 10 at night and I don't know no one over
We're
there.
talking about skimpy clothes.
No, we're not. We're talking about what you should be
about men now.
No, we're talking about wearing whatever you want.
Yeah.
If I can wear whatever I want, bro, I can put on RM and bare things and walk through Summer Leighton at 10 and nothing will happen. The real world is, bro, I know what I'm walking into.
Yeah.
That's the point.
So the whole thing
That's
is.
what I was basically saying. When you dress up and you go to a club,
You need to know
when your boobs are out.
responsibility.
You know your boobs
bro.
are out.
Responsibility.
So you know,
bro.
man, have to
Accountability.
look at your top.
It's accountability, bro.
You know,
They shouldn't.
Brother,
That shouldn't be the focus.
all of that there
but
shouldn't
that
stuff.
is the
Yeah?
that is the reality.
You see all the they shouldn't stuff. I don't even subscribe to that no more. I used to subscribe to that. That you should be able to. I should be able to wear all my. No, I fucking shouldn't, bro. Because if man work hard for things, that is gonna change another man's life, bro. Remember, you know, a Richard Mille, yeah, is like a minimum 100 bag watch, bro. If you can afford, what's it? If you can afford 100 bags on your wrist, yeah, because you've worked hard and you've done whatever you've done in life to afford that, bro. Understand that what you have on your wrist, bro, will change people's lives.
Sorry,
so you shouldn't be able to go, and I'm talking about this because I can't talk
Follow
like
this.
this.
But you got to understand, we're talking about
From
girls and rape. We've now
So
moved to
what-
man
so-
and
so-
jewelry.
I'm talking about this.
I know
There's a
you
reason.
understand, but
No, there's a reason.
Transfer it to clothes.
Yeah, there's a reason I've transferred it to this because how I'm talking like this is acceptable. You can't. How I'm talking is honest.
But your
And that-
girls are listening to this more than man.
Yeah,
And now
bro.
they're hearing man politics
So
about jewelry.
basically,
This is a girl topic.
If I say what I'm saying is, everyone's gonna be like, no. Everyone's gonna get in there.
Then-
Everyone's
then-
gonna get
then
emotional
that's what you
and
say.
get in their feelings, bro.
Then
so
you
should,
can't
should
over-explain
a
it
woman
to
be able to
people.
wear what they want?
So, listen, your opinion is your opinion. You don't have to over-explain it to people. If you think gal deserve to get whatever, then
No,
that's
no,
what you
no,
think.
no, I don't think
I
girls
just
deserve to
said
get
whatever
anything.
you think is what you think.
I
Over-explaining
think-
it into contexts of
Yeah,
like
okay,
jewelry is gonna confuse and make them sound like, what's this?
All right,
Can we talk about girls and wearing skimpy
Right, we're
clothes?
talking
to
about
wearing
girls
Rolex
and skimpy clothes
and
yeah?
danger in a hood.
I'm
Then I'm gonna respect that correlation.
Right. So just to keep it simple, I believe that every situation that everybody finds themselves in ever in life, they need to be accountable for that. Because the reason that we're sitting here now is because we choose to be sitting here now. So if I end up in a situation where I'm a female and I'm with a man that I don't trust, or that I might even trust him, but I'm alone with him and he's not trustworthy, I need, do you know what I'm saying? I need to do at all situations what's best for my own protection. Do you get what I'm saying? And yeah,
It's a very.
It's dangerous, bro. It's dangerous. It's dangerous.
It's a hard situation.
I've seen things happen that I'm like, do you get what I'm saying? I've seen things happen, and I'm like, bro, how dare she do that?
There was a point you raised, and I was gonna say something against it. I just remembered it. Yeah. No shade. Yeah. You said to me, you know, a couple man that's been in jail for X, Y, Z. Yeah. Like, my parallel is, I don't know any man that's been inside for that. And I won't fuck with man if they've been inside for that. Because that already tells me, which is why I preferred his answer to your response, was his approach ain't gonna land him in jail for the same reasons like them man are in jail.
Bro, I know, bro.
Because he's patient. He is assessing what's going on here. And you see that, my mum told me one time, quick little detour story, I was 14, 13, met again on MSN, yeah, and I used to sneak out to her yard at like 12 at night when everyone's gone sleep, yeah, she was in Edmonton, so I used to walk at night. My mum's still going to school. My mum found out, and this was the first time she told me off without telling me off. This is the first time she gave me wise words. And I was like, rah, I thought I was going to get good licks. Mum said to me, you know you're a big youth for your age. You know these guys will scream rape. So just be easy, make sure you know. And when she told me that, my mindset converted to how you were saying. Like, I rather a gal like give me these signs like, yeah, I'm on you. For me to say, cool. Like, if a situation was to occur, judge, bruv, these were the signs. You'd be like, all right, cool. And again, I'm not sure because I hear of things, bruv. And man, I don't know these niggas, but I might know of a nigga who, he's gone jail because he penetrated the thing after a dance.
Let me tell you what.
Do you know what I would have done? Do you know what I would have done from there? From when I heard that word consent, I would have went straight to Tottenham police station, walked in and said, yo, I want to just give a statement quickly. And I want to be on record that I'm coming to you first to let you know that I've heard that someone said
there's whispers of
that
consent words.
There's a consent issue with my name in it.
Brother.
And I just want to tell you the whole story. Here's my details. If you want to come and find me, this is where you find me. And yeah, give me a call if any issues, yeah?
Bro.
Because I'm letting you know I am willing to discuss this. There's no consent issue with my name on this fucking thing, bro. I'll tell you for fucking free.
Brother, so you see now, yeah, because I've been through that, bro, when I hear it, from my spidey sense straight away says, yeah, how did you get there, though? Do you get what I'm saying? How did you get there, fam? You get, bro, the same thing, my brethren the other, bro, this is a common thing, you know, my brethren, especially if you're out.
Very common.
Bro, my brethren the other day, I'm on the phone to him, I'm not going to say his name, obviously, I'm on the phone to him, he's like, yeah, boom, 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 man linked one thing of Hinge, rare. I'm like, okay, cool. He's like, yo, we've gone out raving, yeah, cool, boom, he's come home, he's beat the thing, boom, boom, boom. Then he's linked it again, and next time, and they turned a cut, but I forgot what happened. I think they beat, and then he stopped chatting to her, and then she felt away because he stopped chatting to her, and she's like, right, that last time there, I didn't consent. But this ain't the first time he's sexed the girl. This is like the second time he sexed the girl, but like, I think they've gone out, they've got burst, he's ended up chopping it in the car, she must have felt a bit dirty or something after that, and then she's like, right, nah, you know what, that can't be my CV. So I've got to throw this out there just to protect, brother. Mental. Now my man's stressing, panicking, and he ain't done nothing wrong, bro.
Well, I tell you the truth. I would be, if I was him, I would be stressing.
Stressing, bro.
I'd be stressing.
And he ain't done nothing wrong, bro. Because, bro, you've linked the girl. You're linking the girl. You've gone out, bro. You've sexed your girl, bro.
I would say this doesn't mean just because he chopped the first time that he can chop it.
No. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that.
Like, it's not.
So ultimately, his claim of not doing anything wrong is versus her claim of you have done something wrong, and that's to be matched up between them two. Obviously, we don't know.
Right.
And if you don't know her side, it's not even to even justify, brother. It's more to say it's not our story that we can talk on.
It's not our story to talk on. It's not our story to talk on. But the point I'm making is, bro, they've got there's a flaw in the law when it comes to this thing, yeah, and the flaw is very simple. It's what you can decide up postpartum. Do you get what I'm saying? What you can decide after the fact. So you can not say nothing in the situation, and tomorrow wake up and be like, actually, nah.
It still
That's
has to be
the part.
proven. It still has to be proven
Brother.
or believed, and that is elements of.
And don't wrong, no.
There's methods
Listen,
of
a
it
man,
as well.
a man bun out raper boys, you know. A man bun them out, you know. Cause man ain't on that. All this whole little girl stuff, and you get me, bro. Like, cause I've seen weird shit happen. I've seen gal too drunk, and man are a bit creepy with it. Man not on that. But what man's saying is, yeah, you lot gotta be careful with it, bro. Cause the whole false crying wolf has got a lot of people like, do you get what I'm saying?
I think Mandem will just save themselves a lot of headache by really assessing situations a lot better and stop trying to stand with your high and mighty chest and your spare blood and like it's caveman times. Like, so this whole masculine, feminine, fuck all that, then where should it even exist in regards of respect? Because that's ultimately what we're talking about.
Respect.
Respect in like how you engage with one another, how you meet a girl, how you talk to her, how you bring her back to your yard, how you get her in your bed, blood. Like, it's a game of respect at the end of the day. Whether the gal has it for herself and she accepts fuckery or she doesn't, or you know, it's an imbalance. Because you can meet some gal and chat to her with your best lyric, and she's still looking at you like, ugh, don't talk to me like that. And you're like, bro, that was game to what we know. Again, it's levels of education. Again, experience, you know. Some gal you can bust them on caviar. Some gal you can bust them on chicken. You know what I'm saying? It's what we know. And chicken gal are, as you know, hood gal. Get me? Caviar gal, different category and different environments, different approach. Like, different fucking different vices. What should I say? Everything's different.
It's very. I mean, we're in a situation now where Diddy's in jail for that. And he's trying to, and he's willing to say, well, hey, what? I bet you 100 mil that it's not that. So clearly, there's somewhere where people there's somewhere where things ain't aligning.
The trial and the case.
Yeah.
And when that case happens, evidence will come to light. So for now, we keep talking on Diddy, but it's just the fact that the government have fucked him over by holding him. They're actually holding him for something else that we'll get to, but what he's being held for is not what all of these sexual claims are for. So he's being held on criminal things.
And they got him on sex trafficking.
Yeah, criminal.
Insanity.
But all these rape stuff is just civil lawsuits. None of them are criminal claims.
Okay.
February the 18th, ASAP Rocky found not guilty of shooting ASAP Relly. So the jury returned a verdict following less than a day of deliberation. Rocky was acquitted of 2 counts of first-degree assault with a semi-automatic firearm. Rocky was accused of shooting Relly during an argument in Hollywood in 2021. Rocky rejected a plea deal with when the trial first started, which proposed he spends 180 days in jail and then the case is done. ASAP Relly has addressed ASAP Relly has addressed a lot of the noise that he's received after the ASAP Rocky not guilty.
Telling nigga, ASAP telling.
That
nigga telling nigga.
But there's an update as of February 26th that ASAP Rocky isn't completely free just yet. ASAP Relly is still planning to move forward with his civil lawsuit against Rocky. I'm not sure how that's going to stand up, but a judge gave the green light for Relly's civil case against Rocky to move forward, which was, so yeah.
He just wants his bread, fam.
Oh, he said 30 mil. I'm not gonna lie. If you was hell bent on getting that, we're gonna keep on trying. Fuck what the people are saying.
So how does it work though? If you get dismissed on a criminal, you can still carry on the civil.
Yeah, it's different laws.
So Relly initially sued Rocky in August 2022, but the lawsuit was put on hold whilst the criminal case against Rocky played out, which would have coincided.
So
which
if he would have definitely got it would have definitely got the 30 mil if the criminal case busts.
Yeah, definitely.
Because basically it's damages, isn't it? It's like once you broke the law,
You was proven guilty for that. So
yeah,
of
but
course.
if he probably couldn't go for the 30 mil if he didn't turn up to that one. So if he didn't snitch, what do you mean? You want 30 mil on a civil, but you didn't go to court for the criminal? Nah, you got to go court for the criminal, see how that goes, and then now, at least in your civil lawsuit, we know you've been fighting for this.
But you had to launch the civil lawsuit first.
Yes.
Which
But why did the criminal even come up though?
the criminal come up because of just them wanting to just
Maybe it's just standard.
make an example.
Standard.
Yeah. Well, there's that, but then following through to make an example. So the civil suit trial between Rocky and Relly is set for January the 12th, 2026.
So what evidence did they have for the criminal?
They never had much evidence at all. It was shit evidence. It was.
Didn't they have the video of him on some shoot shit?
No.
They had a video of him clapping it off though.
No.
So I seen the video of him clapping it.
No. Who? Relly?
Bro.
Because there was a video of Relly in a gun range, but there
Nah, bro. The video when they're outside facing off on each other.
Well, that's what I had heard. I had heard something about some kind of gun, but it being some kind of start.
It was a
Yeah.
It was a prop gun that's used in films and shit, like a deterrent to make people. It sounds and looks like a real gun, but it's not a real gun. But the footage only showed Rocky putting away the gun. It didn't even show Rocky drawing the gun and what he done with it. So it just showed him like putting it away. But the footage that they have is very
All I'm hearing
off
is
screen.
Niggas out here fucking threatening with fake pistols.
Well, America's a weird place, bro, and it's
America's
proved
a
it
mad
even more
place.
so.
America's
For a place that is allowed to have guns, I don't know why you have a fake one.
Yeah.
But February the 19th, Mobile Awards. So just to quickly summarize the most important winners: Best Male Act, Central C; Best Newcomer, Odile; Album of the Year, Bashi, Being Poor is Expensive; Best Hip Hop Act, Bashi; Best Grime Act, Scorcher; Best Drill Act, Poser; Best R&B Soul Act, Odile; Best African Music Act, Ira Star; Best Caribbean Music Act, Shensia; Best International Act, Ira Star; and Mobile Impact Awards, Vibes Cartel. I remember when mobile used to be such a big thing back in the day. Like, it was like a TV moment. Everybody used to be like, yo, like, it's on tonight, 8 o'clock, you watching the mobiles. And I thought it used to be on Channel 4.
It should be on something.
It wasn't on BBC.
It was on.
And I don't think it was ITV either. I think it was Channel 4.
It must have been Channel 4.
Channel 4, I feel like they need to kind of support that thing again, man, to kind of make it.
Nah, normal TV's kind of done, innit? That's what it is. Like, TV, no one doesn't really watch TV no more. Only the older people, like young people, like no one younger than us really watches like terrestrial TV.
But you see,
it's straight subscriptions,
after
and
the
even
mobile-
younger than that generation. Because how they do it is Gen X and Gen Z. Which one's the ones that's like between 20 and 30 right now?
you've always got the questions, cuz.
No, them lot there, they watch like Netflix. They're the last of Netflix. Them ones underneath that watch YouTube.
What I'm trying to say is,
They watch YouTube. They don't
when the
watch
mobile
TV at all.
finished, they uploaded the whole thing on YouTube. And man, seeing the thumbnail.
That's why I watched it.
And I didn't click on it. I was like,
I watched it on YouTube. I started watching it. I just wanted to see the performances.
see, and I'm just trying to question like, what's gonna bring back that buzz, that energy to make man watch it again and feel like I'm excited.
I don't think it can. I think it's had its time. I'll tell you what it is with the mobile awards, yeah. And like, I'll tell you what it is. It's the UK scene. Is the word big enough? Like, it doesn't mean too much. It's the UK scene is a collection of people that all know each other and chat to each other. At this point, like everyone who's in a genre has done a tune. Everyone in that genre, like the scene's not big enough.
I'm saying it's very connected.
It's all connected. It's just basically, bro. They all probably confound the person who owns the mobiles. Like, do you get what I'm saying? There's not really nothing there that's like I reckon anyone can win a mobile at this point. Do you get what I'm saying? You have a good year. You have a good year. You win a mobile. Do you get what I'm saying?
So I take my hats off. I have to big up Bashi because he's one of my brethren. I know him. I've spoke to him. I've known him for a long time, and I've seen his acting career. Like one day I literally turned on Netflix, was watching my favourite show.
24.
No, it was called The Night Of. Watching The Night Of, amazing story. All of a sudden Bashi's in there. I said, Bo. I said, we're here.
You said, Bo.
I said look, my boy is in my favourite programme on Netflix.
Cold.
Like, this is amazing. So to watch that journey from there to there, and now he's made amazing music last year. I rated it, loved the album. congratulations.
I'll be honest, I never listened to the album. I like Bashi as a entertainer. I like his acting. I think acting is way better than music. I think music he's alright. I think back in the day, what I really liked about him back in the day growing up is that Bashi was innovative. Stuff that he done with music was man weren't doing it. So you get what I'm saying? Tunes like Black Boys and them kind of man weren't pushing
Chopper Chop.
the chopper chop. Yeah. Man, what he was doing, people weren't doing. So I think as an artist, he's probably one of the best we've ever had. I haven't listened to the project, but the thing is this: if you're Bashi, in my mind, you're one of the biggest rappers that the UK's produced ever. The mobiles is not what you're aiming for.
No, it's high. It's high.
Do you get what I'm saying?
It's still
Like,
nice to get your.
Did he get nominated for a Brit?
I'm not sure, but what I would say on a
Big up Cass is Dead. Cass is Dead won a Brit. Do you get what I'm saying?
on-
That's what I want to.
Yeah, but
That's
He won that ages ago, no?
on the mobile front, from we was young,
best
we
hip-hop.
did aspire to that. So for him to have that now, just a one under your belt.
But this is what I'm saying.
It's nice.
Yeah. No, I get it. Is that his first mobile?
I feel
Never gonna be his first mobile.
We're not gonna know this type of stuff.
Yeah, but the point I'm getting at is the mobiles was big once upon a time when we were little. Now the mobiles is like, bro, people are aiming for way higher than mobiles, bro. Like, do you know what I mean? Like the ceiling, mobiles is like entry level award. You win a mobile, cool. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, you win something of real meaning.
What I could imagine for him is it's just the tick list.
Yeah.
Like I wanted a mobile. All right, cool. I've got that now.
Yeah.
That's one under my belt.
Yeah. Who was it that started using mobiles as doorstops? Was it Chip? Was it when Chip and had the beef with Tiny? He was like, I'm using them as my doorstops now. Like, do you get what I'm saying? And I've been, Chip's got like 3 in his yard. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, I've seen like man can collect these mobiles, bro. You ain't got to do too much, bro. Who UK's got a Brit? I think Stormzy's got one. They gave H one though, innit?
I'm not sure.
I think they gave H one. That's mind games.
That's the one where Central C was cussing about.
Yeah. Central got that.
There's other prestige awards what people aspire to, like the Mercury.
Right, yeah, there's prestige. That's what I'm saying. I think
Mercury's more for upcomers, like for you when you bust. That's what you want to have a Mercury when you bust. But if you're established, you don't want no Mercury. Beyonce don't want no Mercury.
But what I'm saying is, when it comes to, if we was to rank all the awards, mobiles is probably entry level award, isn't it?
I don't know if it's entry level. I think it's just Music of Black Origin Award. It's just the black recognition. Brit Awards is remember these are different organisations, isn't it? It's not necessarily about levels. It's just about who's acknowledging you. If it was a MBE,
right? Okay, let me tell you about
It's an MBE.
Right.
then you're gonna look at that differently, innit?
Alright, watch this. Mobile, yeah, is only watched in the UK.
No, I don't know. I'm trying to.
This is the point I'm making. Every other award is. Do you get what I'm saying? So if this is just
we
for
don't
the
know.
UK,
We don't know.
well, I don't
How
think
would
they
you know
even
that?
know about the mobiles in France. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, and that's the point I'm making. Like, for mobiles to be relevant again, they need to scale up their organisation. Because when the Grammys are on, everyone in the world knows the Grammys are on, bro. When the mobiles are on, man in the ends might know. Do you get what I'm saying? It's not.
Yeah, coverage though, innit? Because the news will cover. BBC will say, "Oh, the Grammys is on," whereas the BBC won't necessarily say Mobiles is on.
I know what it is now. I know exactly what my problem is with the mobiles. The artists that are winning mobiles are now bigger than the awards. That's what it is. No one's bigger than a Grammy. That's getting nominated for a Grammy. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, but the organisers are different, powerful people.
Well, that's what they need to work on.
If you wanted to believe in if you wanted to create an awards organisation, that's fine. But if Prince Harry wanted to create an organisation also, which is awards, it's like you just got to know you're just in different playing fields, innit? And
I disagree. I believe that
because his resources,
anything you create you can definitely scale. Do you know what I'm saying? Plus,
wait, so his resources equals to his fundraising. So you see when they say, "Oh, who can raise 100 mil quickly?" Prince Harry can say, "Let me just make 2 phone calls," and it's just the same verses. Whereas it's resources. That's what I'm trying to say when it comes to like who you are. So you see, the Grammys are very powerful people. They're not locals. Whereas the mobile owner, she can come do a workshop in Islington. Like she's very touchable. She's not like anyone.
This is what I'm
high
saying.
royalty.
So now it's time to. We need your mobiles. Like, and I'm saying this as someone who, when I was young, the mobile was the baddest thing as a young black boy. Like, if you got a mobile, that was the. Do you get what I'm saying?
But it wasn't like there was
that was the mad certification.
It wasn't like there was
like I remember So Solid and that getting like. I used to watch the mobiles with my mums. The point I'm making is we need you lot to make it something that people actually want to get again. Like really want it. Do you get what I'm saying? Because man used to sit down and write bars, thinking one day if we're sick we can get mobiles. It's not hard to get one at this point. I don't think it's hard to get one. Who hasn't got a mobile from the scene?
You.
I'm not in the scene.
You're
a dickhead. You're a dickhead. I'm gonna get mad. You're a dickhead. You're a dickhead. You've been on one extra.
I was playing.
Where's yours? Where's your mobile?
Ah, just that. That was my last performance. Fuck you. That was my last performance.
Nah, fam. I can't believe.
I need a break. I need to go to the toilet.
Alright,
Fuck you. Fuck you. Don't touch me. Pussy. Fuck
He knows how to play that. He knows how to play.
I was like, might as well. You
said it on camera.
You're so passionate.
You said it on camera, fam.
But it's just intense.
Fuck you, blood.
Like, no one can get a mobile. Like, it's easy.
Yeah, because everyone got a mobile, blood.
That's my one then.
Everyone got one, bro. They all got one, fam. Bro, listen, I think every rapper in the UK I listen to's got a mobile, bro. Nine's got a mobile, Scrap's got a mobile.
Has he?
They all got mobiles.
No, it's tick or no. They can change it.
They've all got mobiles, bro. Everyone's got a mobile, blood.
Go home.
I'm telling you, fam, bare man got mobiles, blood. Like, bro, listen, when I see with like 3-4 of them, bro, I'm like, yeah. I think he had 3-4 before the. Do you get what I'm saying? Bro, the scene's not big enough. And that mobile thing's not. Do you get what I'm saying? They need to expand it. Someone made a video like who's got a mobile. Like,
Hey, we're running behind time, you know.
yeah. What
running late.
What time are we meant to be finishing?
I want to finish at 1.
Oh shit! So yeah. How long we got there?
Still got a way to go, man.
Swear.
Yeah. So trust. Let's get back to it because we ain't got time.
Hold on. How do I get back to it? Home.
No.
Well, so maybe when I think about the mobiles now, I'm thinking, could it be a case of when we was young, we was more excited for it as opposed to now?
Yeah, we were because it was a thing.
Remember,
On
demand has taken away from that though.
Bro, listen. Remember, yeah, when we were young, the scene was They was so tiny.
Brother, sit down.
Do you get what I'm saying? The scene was small when we were young. Like you had to.
Bit too late.
Yeah, when we were young, yeah, the scene was small, bro. So like there was like 5 crews. Northwest and West had SLK. North had probably a good few. South had 2 crews, Roadside G's and NAA. Bro, like anyone who's winning a mobile is probably one person. It's like a clash between 5 crews. Right now, bro, fam, you've got like 50 charting artists just in N17.
Alright, man,
50.
time.
And it's just the mobiles. Like, do you get what I'm saying? At this point, it's like it can be passed around. Do you get what I'm saying? And the mobile, where the scene's grown exponentially, because everybody was chasing mobiles when we were kids. Everyone wants to be a rapper now. The mobiles hasn't grown.
Right. February 21st, Voletta Wallace, the Notorious B.I.G.'s mum, died at 78 years old. She dies of natural causes. So Voletta kept Big's legacy alive and business in order following his death in 1997 at the age of 24. His estate was worth 10 million when Biggie passed. It is now worth 160 million. So that's what she maintained and that's what she worked towards. It was first stated that the likely responsibility will fall on Biggie's firstborn daughter. But there was an update on February 28th. I'm not really too fond about this, but I'm sure this is part of the process. The Notorious B.I.G.'s publishing and publicity rights are to be sold for over $100 million. The company called Primary Wave is the prospective buyer. So the rapper's catalogue is up for $100 million. and his master rights is up for an additional between 30 to 50 million. So that could be a nice little payday.
I can't lie. I thought Diddy still owned that.
Nah.
How? Why not? Why would he not own that?
But
I feel like he couldn't.
I feel
why? He's a billionaire.
there's
Not that he ain't got enough money to buy it.
Yeah, 'cause he could
but
buy it.
whatever transpired beforehand
Yeah.
and shortly after, I feel like the mum
He can't. Yeah.
wrapped it up.
Yeah.
like properly. I think she done her part
Yeah.
properly to protect that, rather than just enough artists who pass and
Yeah.
label owners just.
Well, if she
own
took it from
everything.
10 mil to 100 mil, then that means you would have got 10 mil, and now I've been looking at like, where's my 90 mil?
So the primary wave, the buyer, their roster of late entertainers on their catalogue include Bob Marley, Whitney Houston, Luther Vandross. So basically, they're going for the upper echelons of the deceased.
Basically,
artists.
anyone that dies, that we can make money off them in their death, we're buying that.
Upper echelons.
So in those kind of situations, I'm thinking you don't want the person to be raped. So would you say like Bob Marley, Whitney Houston, those kind of people? Have you seen any of that from them companies? Like, as in, you know, like, oh shit, Bob Marley's everywhere. They're cheapening the rights. They're using it for this and they're using it for that, and or would you say that it's respectful?
For example, when they do like, I know there was like a Bob Marley theatre show when I was working at one of my theatres a few years ago. I was on holiday and I was told they were doing rehearsals when I was away. But for example, to have that permission is a payment, it's a royalty, will be going back to that company. So they're gonna recuperate. And they could have it in England, have it in France, have it in Germany, have all these Bob Marley plays running and just recuperating just through theatrical performances. So that's just one avenue, let alone PRS and whoever's playing their songs. So remember, it's Bob Marley, so it's been played a lot. So they're gonna recoup everything. So that's another avenue. So it's just basically turning that name, that brand, that image, that likeness into a machine. So if anybody wants to come up and have an image of Biggie, but say it's not Biggie, it's a guy called Smalls, they'll be like, no, that's Biggie, and we're suing, and we're coming, and they recoup everything.
Yeah. So the thing. So my opinion on that is very, probably be unpopular in our community, but I would say sell the rights, because managing that is a business. Do you get what I'm saying? Like if I become as big as Biggie Smalls, and it's down to my kids to now handle my estate, so people gotta email my kids, forget that. Take the bread, live good lives, and they will keep my legacy going because they benefit from it. That's their business. Unless that's the business you want to go into, but understand that that's lifelong business. And when you pass on, you've now got to decide, am I going to do it again anyway? Do you get what I'm saying?
I think I kind of agree. I actually agree more than disagree with what you're saying. I personally would just enter those type of deals a bit differently, in a sense of, if 100 million is on the table, hypothetically, all in total. So let's say everything 100 mil, his catalogue and his master rights, 100 mil. I would have said, all right, give me 50 mil and I want to keep 50% ownership. And with that is the agreement of
You're going to manage it.
you're managing it. I'm sitting
Deal
back.
done deal.
I'm sitting back.
Yeah, done deal.
And I'm making sure that my further legacies.
Yeah.
So great. So it's like,
Done deal.
I got this
That's a good
uncle or this dad or this great granddad who was a rapper, but that's why we're rich.
Yeah,
But
that's why we're rich.
Yeah, but the 100 mil, it will go.
Yeah.
One day.
So you have to make it.
Nah, I don't think it'll. I don't think
something.
it'll go one day.
It has to, because money doesn't stay forever.
Well,
It has to go one day.
Bob Marley's
Ownership,
family,
the generation of it.
Yeah, but Bob Marley's family have definitely continuously, they've sold those rights and they carry the surname. That alone has made them rich. Like YG Marley right now is the future.
But
and it's just because your surname.
He's the next money maker in that cycle.
But they're all money makers.
They all have to work. They all have to work. and that's showing the example of.
When you say work or work,
When I say work, I still say they
Because
still
like Damien's an artist.
they still have
Steve
to
was an
they still have to show
They've
up.
still got to do stuff. Yeah.
They still content. They still have to do something.
Yeah,
Cameraman.
if they just manage the estate, then they might not need, but they might want to. Like,
It's-
not everyone wants to sit
It's
down.
people
and just,
like
you know what
Shaq and LeBron's children who don't have to show up. They're the ones who are like, we don't even want to know who we are.
I mean? Yeah,
It's Marley's kids who always like, another one. So can I get a booking? Can I make a little change?
yeah, they still got to work, but they might like the life.
But
They
sometimes
might-
it's down to the deals that are
Yeah.
agreed, and if we don't agree the right deals at the right time, now it's Kushti. 30, 40 years later, after head of the household drops out, and you really like, oh, we're all kind of fucked now.
Yeah,
We've
we've got
got
to do. We've got to figure out some stuff.
Yeah, so not to say obviously have things nice for people where they don't have to figure it out and they're more entitled, but it's to say if that can pay for the family house, you know, I mentioned the family house is always looked after and maintained.
Disney turned around and said, "Yo, we want to use Bob Marley's like tune in what was it, Shark Tale?"
But it's
Was it
whatever,
Shark Tale?
yeah.
Bro, like my daughter does not know who Bob Marley is. She knows that tune.
That true though, innit? But then, and that's the truth. But then, obviously, what relates from it other than is just that purpose, innit? It's not to say she's a Bob Marley fan now.
No. It
It's
was just for the
to say that tune.
But someone that the estate got paid for that. Do you know what I'm saying?
100.
And that's Disney bread. They got paid for that. More than Stormzy's 4.8. Way more. 2 zeros.
Right. Quick one. February 21st, Pop Smoke's killer apologises before being sentenced to 29 years. So the murder case is now closed as all involved have been sentenced. I think majority of everybody was sentenced except one last
Who
person.
died? That person died, didn't it?
I'm not too sure.
I think they got banned.
Yeah, sorry, one killer was killed during a robbery. The other 3 defendants, including a 15-year-old shooter, has been charged in juvenile court. So yeah, that was a sad case. Rest in peace to Pop Smoke, and hopefully now you can rest.
Bro, did they ever come out like why they killed him?
No, they just targeted the yard. It was just a yard robbery.
Just a robbery.
Yeah,
Mad.
and I don't know if they knew he was in there or his stuff was in there, but when they went there, he was by himself, and that's what we know. February 24th, Drake and Party Next Door, Some Sexy Songs for You, #1 on the Billboard 200.
Baddest album right now. Maddest album right now.
It has knocked Kendrick Lamar's GNX off the #1 spot on the charts. I'm sure that's giving Drake some ammunition to say, you know, MJ, he's bad. 14th #1. So it's Drake's 14th #1 album. It sold 246,000 units in 1 week. 21 tracks LP generated 287 million on-demand streams during its first week.
I was one of them.
Trust.
Bro, the album's so cold.
I haven't heard it,
Cold.
but I say I'm more of a Drake fan than a Kendrick fan.
I think everyone is.
Even though I kind of felt Kendrick had to do what he had to do to Drake.
Agreed.
Of course he had to.
He had to.
Listen.
He had to.
Kendrick is in that sport that they're in, that has to happen.
But what I didn't like from Drake, being a Drake fan, is the way that he handled everything for the culture.
Oh, like the suing stuff.
All of that.
Yeah.
It's like that's some petty on the side stuff.
Yeah. He's light skinned.
He could have always been.
He's light skinned.
back here.
He's definitely light skinned. That's why he did it. I swear if he was dark skinned, he would have done it. I promise you. You know what I'm saying? I'm not getting. I've got light skinned fans. Listen, they know as well. Do you get what I'm saying? That's why he came out with Some Sexy Songs for You, for the gal them, because do it that way.
That's what needed to happen.
That's what needs to happen.
February 24th, Tory Lanez to be questioned under oath in prison by Megan Thee Stallion's attorney for defamation lawsuit. So Megan's attorney filed a motion for Tory
Meg
to be
needs to chill
questioned regarding Meg's lawsuit against blogger
She can't
Milagro Graham.
She can't sleep at night. That's what it is. I promise you, she has nightmares, bro. Because it's free Tory. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, we know it's free Tory. We actually, the world know. You know, like, the world still knows that it's free Tory. And you're not the victim that you really thought you could portray it. Like, free Tory, innit?
3 times 10.
And it's mad because Meg's sexy, you know. Like, she's
I don't even care, bruv. I don't even care. I don't even care.
Yeah.
Fuck Meg, bruv. Free
But
Tory.
it's wild because I wouldn't say that I know every intricate detail of the case or even a lot of details.
Fam, let me tell you. Let me show you something. Before you get to that, let me show you something. Yeah. Let me tell you. And this is what I say to everyone when we talk about this case. All you need to know is, Tory was cool in the pool with Kylie. Do you get what I'm saying? She took him out the pool on some we have to go, and then wanted to punch him up because he's little. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, let the man be, bro. Leave man be, bro. Because he was cool.
From what I understand,
He was cool.
It's after the charge, after the it's all been wrapped up, found guilty, whatever. What she has said after
It's like people hate me.
is making me.
People still hate me, basically. That's what it is. People don't like me because Tory's in jail.
I never believed Tory shot her, bro.
I still don't believe it.
Never.
I don't think anyone does, bro.
No, gal do. Gal out there believe that.
No, gal, you gotta remember, girls tell their ugly friends that you look beautiful, babe. They know the truth. Do you get what I'm saying?
That is the best.
They know the truth, but they gotta stick together. Do you get what I'm saying? It's teams thing, bro. Girls know it's a teams thing. Do you get what I'm saying? It's only we that don't know that, bro. Bro, listen to me.
Hey, free Tory.
Free him.
February 25th, Tasha K, YouTuber and blogger, files for bankruptcy after Cardi B's $4 million lawsuit. So, if you don't know, Tasha K was talking shit about Cardi. Cardi said, yeah, watch this. She sued her for $4 million and the judge agreed and won. And
Cold.
I think this Tasha K,
Cold.
she's just a normal person.
Sit down.
Imagine having a $4 million debt on your head from a superstar as a normal person.
Don't chat shit.
Don't chat shit.
Don't chat
so,
That thing, the more you fuck about, the more you're gonna find out.
all right.
Cardi's laughing. Do you know why Cardi's laughing? Because Cardi's got way more than 4 mil. Don't need the 4 mil.
Stress
Don't need the
her
4
out.
mil. And it's just seeing her like, you know that face that you gotta pay me bread.
A
You chatting shit about me. You're done out here.
judge ordered a payment plan to be put in place so Tasha K can pay out the $4 million she owes.
Mad.
But she
How
put
do you
in a file for bankruptcy.
Yeah.
So the judge basically lowered her claim to 1.178 million.
Fam.
So it's still over 1 million.
Don't
she
tell
still has
me
to
I
pay.
owe you 100 bags.
Okay, so this is what's
Anything,
interesting. In
it's
the
bad.
first year, Tasha will have to pay Cardi 176,000 with the yearly amount increase. So it increases every year.
Imagine that's your bill, yeah?
She better get on.
Imagine that's your bill just for chatting shit, fam.
You
Fam,
gotta go.
you can't even get in a relationship after that. I'm
No,
like,
short
don't-
husband.
Your husband be like, see what happened, you fuck all that shit you chat. Do you know what I'm saying? Your kids will be like, mum, just chat shit, don't even talk to me. Do you know what I'm saying? You got to pay out 4 mil because you can't keep your mouth shut. Stay out of people's business, blood.
Tasha has been told she's got to refrain
Coming from me on
from
the podcast, chatting about everyone's business.
saying or publishing anything
I won't
negative.
pay the money.
And
To
you
you.
go to jail for that.
Yeah, that's free.
Well, obviously, you go to jail
Free
for that.
cows. I prefer it to that. I'm not paying it. Ever.
The judgment has been highlighted as an eye-opening moment for bloggers, YouTubers, etc., who create fake headlines for clicks.
That's what it is, isn't it? It's the fake stuff. You can have an opinion, just don't chat shit.
February 25th, Little Dirk case gets more complicated. So in addition to the murder for hire case, Dirk has also been charged with a wrongful death lawsuit. So the mother of Quando Rondo's late cousin, killed in an alleged OTF attack, has filed a wrongful death lawsuit against Dirk. This is the second wrongful death lawsuit Dirk has been charged with in less than a year. So last October, FBG's Duck's mother reportedly sued Little Dirk and King Von's estate for FBG Duck's murder. 6 men with ties to Dirk were convicted of the shooting.
Well, I'll be honest with you. It's a sad situation. I don't even know if it's sad. It's just kind of the game, innit?
It's not sad.
Yeah, it's not
just-
sad. Yeah, it's just this is
They
war.
man sign
It's
up to
beef.
this.
Yeah, it's beef. It's beef. That's what I say. It's not sad. It's beef. It's part of what you sign up for.
How much man you been beef with? I've been shot. You been shot? You been shot? Like, you know, it's a caliber of man who you fight with. There's certain man I know, I'm not fighting them, man. Because them man, they play with guns. Like, that's not my lane. Like, I'm not that level of bad boy. I'm on a chat, I'm on a little fist up thing. You get me? But I'm not on a knife thing. And I'm not on guns.
I am a Christian and I don't war with anyone. Do you get what I'm saying? I've got no ops.
The kids outside. Is it from the window?
Sorry. Let me close that.
Can we edit
But it
that?
sounds like they're from the hall.
No, it's the window.
They're outside.
It's the window, yeah.
No, I'm going. I've got a smooth edit. Sorry, bro.
Can we cut that bit out?
What bit?
That little bit.
Yeah, what bit?
Maybe just done. Just
Oh, yeah, of
Yeah,
course.
it's
Of course.
got-
Don't worry. Fucking.
Yeah, beef. Yeah, man's a Christian. I ain't got beef with no one. I ain't got no ops. Do you know what I'm saying? In a past life, maybe I might have known how this thing goes, and he's rich, brother. That's gonna happen. Do you get what I'm saying? You're rich and you're in this beef, bro. You can't even be around the shooter because we want money from you, bro. I remember 50 Cent said something. I think no, Yayo was talking about 50 one time, and he was like, "Yo, 50 don't even want us acting up, bro, because, bro, remember, I punch you in the face. I'm with 50, boom, 50K. He got to pay it because we ain't going to court. We ain't got time for it." That's what's going on a level where they're actually really beefing. Man are dying. Do you get what I'm saying? So, yeah, boy.
February 26th, Diddy's legal team are prepping for war. So, Diddy's team are hell-bent on victory.
They don't really have a choice.
He's been initially charged with sex trafficking, racketeering, conspiracy, and transportation to engage in prostitution. So Diddy's team filed a motion requesting his prostitution charge be dismissed based on racial bias. Diddy's team stated that there has never been a similar RICO prosecution, adding that no white person has ever been the target of a remotely similar case. So I agree. I ain't really got much to add further to what we've already covered.
I tell you what. I think one thing about this trial is going to be very interesting, and this is probably the next big thing in like the celebrity world that I'm interested to see how this plays out, because Diddy's rich, bro. Like, Diddy's really rich, bro. Like, he can afford to fight, like properly fight, like the system. Like, he's probably richer than who? What is it? Federal. Is it first things federal, isn't it? Has to be, yeah, it has to be federal. Yeah, he can't fight. He can't afford to fight.
So it won't be on TV.
Yeah, he can't afford to fight the feds, but he can definitely afford to fight more than anyone that we've known has ever fought. Do you get what I'm saying? And what they're throwing at him, he's got to throw everything back, bro.
To the point, he's got enough credit where someone will say, "I'll fight," and you just have to owe me the money, but I'll fight for you because I know you're good for it.
Yeah, bro.
Like a Diddy, even if you don't come
Bro,
out of jail,
I
we know you still make the money.
I can give you my masters as fucking retainer, as payment.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
he's got money. He's definitely got it.
So and I think this case is like we said with when we sort of briefly touched on the R thing. I'm not going to go back to that, but that the charges they've hit him with are technical charges. He's not getting done for killing no one. He's getting done for.
He ain't been there.
Do you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be. We need to prove that you were aware this was going on. That you had intent. It's gonna be better intention proving and. Do you get what I'm saying? It's going to be very technical, and when you got technical shit, it's a game of chess. So he can afford to hire people that have to pay chess, boy.
February 26, Atlanta Police Department insists Little Baby is responsible for 2 teenagers being murdered. So I will say initially they didn't necessarily say Little Baby. They said an Atlanta-based rapper, but I think people done some digging and kind of put 2 and 2 together. But yeah, Little Baby was then eventually then called out by Atlanta police, who insisted that Little Baby's actions led to the death of 2 teenagers. So police announced 7 arrests have been made in connection to the killings of 2 13-year-old boys who were shot and killed at a birthday party last July. Atlanta police stated the shootings were part of a gang war started with a shooting at Little Baby's music video shoot last May, where 3 people were injured, and basically it was a video shoot that Little Baby went to the opposite area.
Oh, you done that?
Yeah, done a video shoot.
Oh, he actually did that though?
Well,
or is that what they're just trying to
the
say?
streets are saying he did it in the opposite area, but obviously he's saying I did it in my hometown. My area is my area.
Yeah.
So from Tottenham, I film wherever I want in Tottenham, kind of vibes. One of the 13-year-olds was celebrating their birthday and was 13 years of age for just 27 minutes before the gang violence took his life. So there was an update on the 20th of Feb. Little Baby's attorney releasing a statement stating police made a reference that Little Baby, who's from the city of Atlanta, couldn't shoot a music video in his own hometown is a disgraceful act. Also highlighting that a location for a major music video is a decision by a professional team and not an individual. The attorney continued that Little Baby is devastated about the situation and he'll continue to help and build his community in any way he can. And the Little Baby finally added on Instagram that he is overly good and people should not listen to fake news.
This is. I'll tell you my quick. I'm going to be very quick with this one. This is the difference between bread. Because Diddy bread, Jay-Z bread, or even Cardi bread, defamation of character, lawsuit. You can't talk about me like that. You can't associate me with the deaths of these kids. And there's no facts.
Oh, there was the 4PF.
Oh,
Sorry.
4PF?
Did I put the mention?
You didn't mention that.
So yeah, 4PF.
4PF?
Yeah,
It was that?
4PF.
Okay, yeah.
So 4PF.
Yeah, alright, so you got to worry for the recall then. That's what you're,
And what I didn't mention.
that's what you're worrying about then.
Because I heard this through other sources, but other sources is basically my man changed the legal name of one of his labels.
I know he changed it. He changed 4PF.
The other day, quickly,
yeah.
and because he knew this was coming.
recalls. Yeah.
And it was after, I think, because of not. So the shooting happened last year, and there is an American podcaster who follows the
More in Atlanta kind
the
of thing.
Young Thug trial, a guy called Sedi Nash.
Okay.
And Sedi Nash was basically saying when the Young Thug trial finished, he was like, I know Little Baby's watching over his shoulder now to say, like, because of what must have happened last year, July, basically Atlanta, the same people who tried to put Young Thug in jail, they're just looking for victims, blood. So they're just looking for people who they're like, we need to make an example out of you. And Little Baby apparently is going to be next on that list because 4PF.
I thought Carti was next on that list.
Who? Playboy Carti?
Yeah.
Playboy Carti?
What? His team. His team. What's his team's name again? Playboy Carti's gang's a big gang in Atlanta, bro.
Don't know.
Big gang. No, big gang. Better
But
than
there-
even
but
that tune.
there-
That
but there are big gangs in there.
No. His team's.
YSL ain't the biggest. There's about, I think, 8 of them.
Carti's gang. Carti's. I thought Carti was the one that's recalled next door. I can't remember actually because I know a lot of them is in jail already, and but Carti, because aesthetically, that's why Carti's sick, because aesthetically he keeps himself out of that. I don't look like him. Do you get what I'm saying? But his things, look into it when you get a chance. But Carti's gang, their things like 4PF.
Hey, I feel like with Little Baby being so, not even down to bread, man, but it's more to say, like, you know, when you're on that path, it's like you don't actually even need all this gang stuff. Like,
but man, I don't know the climate in America.
look how much rappers who don't have a gang who are doing quite well, who don't even associate with gang stuff. Not that I can think of a name or top, but even like Jay-Z's never. Like New York man, not really. Well, it was New some man, but like now they do a bit
They do
more
it
now.
Yeah, now.
But like Cash Cobain don't really operate like a gang on. It's different than New.
Yeah, but that's different.
But even into like Busta,
No, that's old school. I'm talking about this generation.
like this generation.
Sides.
I'm sure there's a few, but then Little Baby, like fair, you know, there's this generation. Yeah, the
Philly's fully ganged out. West Coast is fully ganged out. South, the Zoes, Florida's fully ganged out. It's bare sides. Toronto's ganged out. Texas, I don't really hear about it. Atlanta is not a lot. There's a lot of people that ain't affiliated. But bro, the American scene is gang affiliated right now, bro. I can't lie to you. There's a lot of rappers I listen to. They like, yeah, this person from that block. Bro, man, just thinking about killing their ops nowadays, bro. It's peak.
That's what they do.
It's sad still.
Right, we're done. Any final words?
Nah.
All right. See you at the end of March.
So,
Boom.